What's up, guys? Did not plan on going live tonight. I actually wasn't going to go live, but let's see who jumps on. I'm going to do a live Q&A as we drive through Manhattan. Getting ready for SHOT Show, man. I know some of you guys might be tired of hearing me talk about SHOT Show, but give it a minute. See who jumps on. All right, man. Look at this. Just getting started. Driving is getting aggressive. All right, guys. I don't know if anyone is in there. Just kicking off a live stream. I know a lot of folks have been asking for some more New York City content. And I'm going to be leaving for SHOT Show in a few weeks, so figure let's try to get as many videos as we can before I head out to Vegas. If anyone is in the chat, much love from New York City. If you can hear me, leave a comment. Not sure if the audio is good. I'm not sure if... Whoops. All right, if anyone's in the chat, let me know if you can hear me. We just kicked this thing off. Who do we got in here? Where you headed to? Headed to New York, Times Square. Driving around Manhattan for a little bit. I'm gonna be headed. Hey, what's up, man? I remember you yesterday from the chat. I wasn't even gonna jump on tonight. I'm actually headed into the city. We're going to cut through Harlem and drive through New York City real quick. Since I'm going to be out of town, I was like, fuck it. Might as well jump on another live and see if we could get some more content in. And really do just like a Q&A tonight. Not sure if any of you guys have any questions about the Second Amendment, any of that stuff. But like I said, just kind of leave it an open conversation tonight. Show you guys New York City. We've done this a few times, and a lot of you guys keep asking me for some more content, so literally just got off, look at this. Go ahead, lady. Go ahead. You're welcome. See that? Fucking people, man. But, yo, what's up, Patriot from Warsaw? What's up, King Drew? Guys, just so you know, when I'm driving, I'm always going to get to you guys in the chat. Sometimes it takes a little bit then longer, but I always appreciate you guys tuning in, watching the live. For you guys that just tuned in, we're actually cutting through Harlem, New York right now. What's up, Jaden VR? What's up, Cam Jr. 777? What's up, everybody? Appreciate you guys, man, on a Saturday night. I wasn't even going to jump on, but I was like I was telling the other guys, I said, let me get some more content in. Kind of just leave it a Q&A, Q&A tonight. Xmas, now she said thanks. Awesome, man. But yeah, we're gonna drive through. I don't know how many of you guys are from New York, the New York area, but we're going through Harlem right now. Give you an idea, we are on East 129th and Park Avenue. Then we're gonna hit up Times Square. Like I said, give you guys a taste of New York City before I head out to Vegas, the SHOT Show, which I'm pretty excited about. One with the Bears. Roses are red, and I'm lying in bed. Violets are blue, and I'm holding a back giant. Great, that's great, man. Appreciate all you guys tonight. What's everyone doing Saturday night? Drop in the chat. Where are you guys from? Got anyone from outside of the U.S.? Last night we had some interesting folks on here. I typically don't do a live every night. And usually I'll have a guest on. I'm starting to have guests on and things like that. Oh, shit. Xmas, you're right. I just looked at the chat. I am going to have to pay that fucking congestion meter. You know what? It's all worth it. It's all worth it. Take one more trip around New York. Let me take that back. It's not worth it. What she's doing is really fucked up. It's not worth it. It's worth it for you guys to bring it, bring some cool New York City content. But yeah, dude, I forgot all about the fucking congestion pricing. So that's like an extra $9. Oh yeah, it is after hours. So I guess do I not have to pay it? I think it's $1.50. Yeah, Patriot from Warsaw. Kathy Hochul needs to go like Newsom in California. Dude, these people got to get the fuck out of here, man. It's amazing. We were speaking about that a little bit last night, Patriot. We were talking about the Zuckerberg shit, actually. I was really pissed off. I don't know if you were listening last night, but like I said, I was just mad how he was laughing on Joe Rogan, with all the demonetization on a lot of these channels. And Patriot, I know you know a lot of guys that lost a lot of money when it came to that. Someone said, go Birds, Sean. Yo, by the way, even though I'm from New York, I'm a Philadelphia Eagles fan, man. Go figure. My uncle, rest in peace, got me involved with the Eagles at an early age, man. So, go Birds. So, guys, right now we're on Park Avenue. Like I said, we're going through Harlem. Going through Harlem. Give you guys a little bit of taste of New York City, and late at night. Now it's cold out, right? It's only 33 degrees out. So it's not that many people outside, but once we get to Times Square, you never know what you see. Like I said, I figured I would just jump on because I'm going to have a guy on my channel Sunday night, which technically is today, but at night, fucking at night. I got another guy, Red Dawn Readiness, coming on Monday night. Got my good friend Chris from the 740, Awesome Gun Tuber, coming on Wednesday night. And then I'm leaving for SHOT Show. So there's going to be a lot of gun content the week of the 20th. Stay tuned, guys. Going to bring you guys some real cool shit. Hey, Eximus, and I hope I pronounced that right. Like I said, it's hard with my eyes looking at the chat. But if you think this view is good, wait till we get to the better part of the city. Everything's going to light up, man. That's the one thing. Even though we got shitty politicians, like I said, we got beautiful. New York City's beautiful. Sean Davidson. Yeah, guns in New York, man. Since the Bruin decision, we can conceal carry. It's a pain in the ass to get our permits, but we can definitely do it. If you check out my channel, man, I got a lot of gun content. I'm a big 10mm guy. Love my fucking 10mm. Glock 20 Gen 5 and a Springfield XDM Elite 3.8-inch barrel. Let me know what you guys are carrying. I know we got into that a little bit last night. We had a bunch of people in the chat talking about what you guys are EDCing. So Eximus, actually, yes, in New York City you can. Like we discussed last night, I can't technically, even though I have a New York license. Sean, just so you know, you got to have a whole different license in New York City, right? So I can carry in the entire state, except for New York City, in the New York City's one in 5 boroughs, the Bronx, Brooklyn, Queens, Manhattan. So, like I said, guys, we're going through Harlem. This takes you literally all the way up. Park Avenue will take you all the way past Central Park. We'll drive by that as we go through, it's funny, I think the guy's in front of me, right? I got a lifted truck. I don't know if you guys can tell how high it sits, but my headlights always piss people off in front of me. These guys are jumping around and shit. You see the guy in the back seat? It'd be pretty crazy if they jumped out on me, right? Eximus, what do you do when you have to go to New York City? You have to lock it up? Yeah, technically you got to lock it up, man, and you got to separate the ammo, which sucks. It's bullshit, man. It's really bullshit. I'm hoping Trump, we can get some wins. Sean said, hey, I'm a 45 M&P compact guy every day. That's awesome. Besides my 10mm in the summer and the spring, right? I can't carry a Glock 20 in the summer out here. We can't print. I do got a Smith & Wesson M&P Shield Plus, which I love, man. It's one of the most reliable guns that I have. There's NYPD guys driving through. You're going to see a lot of fucking NYPD tonight, man. These guys are all over the place. there's one place, there's a lot of places, fucking Manhattan. With a Streamlight TLRS 1. Nice, man. I got the TLR 7A Flex. Typically, I rock that on my mid-size pistol, which is a CZ P07. Yeah, I got a bunch of guns, man. I just really got into the pistol since I got my carry license about a year and a half ago. I got a CZ P07. I got a Glock 20 Gen 5. I got a Smith & Wesson Shield Plus 9mm. I got an IWI Jericho steel frame 941 with a frame-mounted safety 9mm. Love that fucking pistol. Personally, I think it's the best bang for your buck when it comes to steel frame pistols. Super accurate, super reliable. What else do I got? Here's a housing project up here, guys. Up on the right. Not sure if you could see that too well. I also got a Beretta Tomcat 3032. 32 auto, right? I got it in inox with the tip-up barrel. Love that little pistol. Oh, I just got a 300 Blackout pistol, man. I got a 300 Blackout, a little truck gun, which it's funny, right? That thing is on my fucking concealed carry in New York. It's real sweet. If you want to see it, like I said, it's on the page. It's made by Radical Firearms. Really fucking cool. It's a mini, AR pistol, which I really love. I was really excited to get that in New York. Now, the thing that sucks about that, we got to have pinned magazines. Guys, I'm going to move the phone a little bit. I don't know if you can see this big housing project in New York right here. Got a red light anyway. But like I said, we're in Harlem. We're going to drive through Manhattan. We'll get through Queens. That's a courtyard, obviously, right? But if you guys don't know, the buildings are huge down here. These housing projects, guys, these things cover entire blocks, right? These things are fucking huge. Got thousands of people living in one block, which is pretty crazy. And then I got some rifles. Oh, Patriot, I did find out it is legal to own the SKS. Someone actually just did a video on that. I forgot who it was. I'll get you that information, but yes, it is legal to own the SKS. And guys, like I said, I'm going to be trying to look in the chat. I'm going to hit all of you guys up. It might just take a minute as I'm driving, but I will get to all of you. From a rifle standpoint, what I was saying real quick too, let me just backtrack. When I was talking about my 300 Blackout pistol, unfortunately, we got to have pinned 10-round magazines, right? Fucking sucks. So, moving over to the rifles, I got a Colt AR, right? It's a New York compliant. It's like the 6920. I got that in 5.56. Got a shotgun. And then I got my favorite, right? I got the Ruger-made Marlin 1895 SBL chambered in 4570. Fucking love that lever action gun. So let me check the chats now while I'm at a light. Sean, Glock 43X in the summer. My buddy were just shooting that yesterday, man. He's got the 43X and he's got the 19X. If anyone on here has got the 19X, my buddy's been having magazine problems, man. For whatever reason, the magazine that came with the 19X, the tan magazine, the FDE is giving my buddy some feeding issues, which was interesting. Patriot. Jeff, even the 2A is limited in New York. Remember, Canada is far worse. Yeah, you got that right. So what's going on, Patriot, now? Fucking that guy, Justin Trudeau, finally resigned, right? That guy was a piece of shit too, man. That guy's a fucking joke, man, Trudeau, if I'm saying his name correctly. Yeah, I feel for you guys in Canada. I think New York is bad. Yeah, Canada's way worse. So guys, now we're on the outskirts of Harlem. We're going to be getting into now more of Manhattan. We'll then get through Midtown. Like I said, show you guys some Times Square. Times Square is going to be real lit up. Maybe I'll even get out the car and walk around if you want, guys. You let me know what you want to do. I can show you some famous restaurants tonight, right? I don't know if you guys remember the old Sparks Steakhouse. That's where Gotti had Paul Castellano executed back in the day when he took over the Gambino crime family. So me know what you guys think about that, like I said. But really just making an open conversation tonight. Rob, I saw you said boycott New York earlier. Brother, even as a New Yorker, I agree with you 100%, my man. I hate this fucking, the politics in this state. Rob Mack, constitutional carry is the way to go. Listen, man, let's do it. Trump has some big moves to make. I think he's going to make them. Not only is constitutional carry the way to go, but we got to get rid of the assault weapon ban, and we got to get rid of that magazine capacity ban. Hopefully the Supreme Court steps the fuck up and does their job, because everything, all of this shit is unconstitutional, right? Like everybody says, man, your fucking freedom doesn't end at state lines. So Rob, agree with you 100%, my man. Eximus. I gotta read. I'm gonna get to the chat at the next red light, guys. But in the meantime, we're on Park Avenue. You got a lot of big penthouses over here. A lot of people with money, man. Straight ahead. I don't know if you can see it from here, but all you guys that watch the Avengers, that is Grand Central Station, all the way ahead where the Tony Stark's building was. The fake Tony Stark's building. In real life, it's Grand Central. When they added the CGI, obviously it made it the Tony Stark's building. So, guys, we're coming to a light, and that means we're going to hit up the chat. Eximus, I bought a Uzi Pro from a buddy. Man, I wish I could buy a fucking Uzi. We can't have Uzis in New York. Maybe we can, but then again, the magazine would have to be pinned, which really, really sucks. Free electricity. Rob Mack, stack them and pack them. You know it, man. Kill them and chill them. Patriot from Warsaw, awesome. Sean Davidson, I heard high points are a solid gun. I heard that too, Sean. Between the high points and the Taurus, and guys, let me know if I'm yelling. I'm so used to yelling. Maybe I'll tone down my voice a bit. High points and Taurus have been holding up from what I'm hearing. So for what these guys are coming in at the market at, I don't think you can fucking beat High Point and Taurus. Now, personally, do I carry one? No. Fortunately, right, thank God I was able to have a little bread and get a few other things. But with that being said, listen, if I only had like fucking $300, $350 to spend on a gun, nothing wrong with getting a High Point or a Taurus. Listen, man, anything is better than nothing. So, and like I said, I have been hearing some positive reviews, so good call on that. All right, guys, we're getting down to 82nd. We're about to hit another light. And like I said, things will really lighten up, man. Once we get to the heart of the city, it's going to really lighten up. I don't know why it's so dark down here right now. Maybe because it's 1 in the morning and these guys are sleeping out here, some of these guys. Rob Mack said, High Point, more like Low Point. Jeff, actually J4F, 30-30 lever action, man, nice. High Point is better than a stick. Yeah, you got that right, man. Sean, Shield Arms makes a 15+1 for the 43X. Had to get it. Yeah, man, that's why too, man. When I carry in New York, right, we got a 10-round mag capacity. I don't know if you guys know that. But I don't leave the house with a fucking less than 3 magazines. I'm not paranoid, right? I'm clumsy, number one. So if something happens, I could easily drop a magazine, right? I'm not going to waste time looking for a magazine. I'll grab another. Second thing, malfunction, right? So me personally, I always leave the house. Obviously, I got a magazine and a gun, and then I always have a double mag carrier. If I don't have a double mag carrier, I got 2 mags in my coat jacket or my jeans jacket. That's just me personally. But yeah, man, I wish we could have standard size magazines. I don't even like saying high capacity. A lot of motherfuckers out there, especially in like New York, they get brainwashed into saying things like high capacity. 30-round magazine is a standard capacity magazine when it comes to a rifle. To your point, 15 rounds, whatever, a lot of these guns ship with, these are all standard round magazines. So, it's crazy how they beat you in the head with these subliminal messages to fucking, make you think that. But yeah, I'd love to get some of that stuff. Toxic, ZZZ, let's go. Yo, appreciate you being in here. Appreciate all of you guys being in here. Much love. That's what made me jump on tonight, guys. I did a live last night by myself, which I did my first few lives. This is like, I've only done like a dozen of these. Just recently started having guests come on. But like I said, I'm going to SHOT Show week after next, and I was like, fuck it, man. Let me just give all of you subscribers and all the people out there just a little more of a taste of New York and more of an open conversation and just have fun and just chat it up tonight, right? Like, it's what it's all about, having these fucking platforms. Getting out the Second Amendment message. You guys know me, I'm from New York, right? Like, fuck these tyrant dictators. Like, we got to unify, get the message out regardless what states we live in, and fight these fucking battles, man. It's crazy. It's crazy. I don't know if you guys can see the steam coming out. Look at this, guys. I'm going to go slow. You guys looking at the manhole? Hold on. See the steam coming out? The governor, she puts these gases in the sewer systems, and that steam is what causes these people down here to vote Democrat. It's crazy. Just kidding. Had to fuck around, but you would think that they're pumping some kind of shit into the air, because how the fuck else do these people get elected, right? It blows my mind. Patriot from Warsaw, Jeff. Oh, Jeff, if you've been in New York City, I bet you've been in Chicago. You know what, Patriot? I've only been in Chicago once, man. I wish I had enough time to spend out there. I'm going to go back out there this year. Yep, Toxic said, yep, even here in Cali, we got shit gun laws. Yeah, man, and Cali might even be worse than New York, too, because you guys got a fucking roster. You guys can't even get, like, at least in New York, right? It's a pain in the ass. It fucking sucks, mag ban, everything else, but you guys have all of that, and you have a limited roster. Correct me if I'm wrong. Sean Davison, also, get rid of all the illegals. Yeah, man, we were speaking about that yesterday. Watch, when we get to Times Square, guys, at this time of night, it's about 1:20 in the morning. That's when these motherfuckers are out there hustling. You got the prostitutes out there. You got these guys selling the drugs, right in front of the strip clubs. Yeah, and God knows how many thousands of them are being housed in the nice hotels in New York City, right? It's fucking amazing. I said last night on the chat, and I'm not going to get too personal, but my mom that's 75 years old gets shit health care in Florida. Some woman is paying taxes all her life, and you look at what we're spending, it's just fucking mind-blowing. It's really mind-blowing. So when I hit the next light, all you guys that just jumped in the live, I appreciate it. I tend to get to the chat when I hit the lights. Always got to show you guys love in the chat. Looks like we got someone from Texas in the house. Texas Ranch Rocks. Interesting video. Let's see New York. Hey, appreciate you being in here, Texas. I'm a big fan of Texas. It's nice to have people from a free state. Rob Mack. I used to live in Brooklyn. Bushwick, baby. Worked on Atlantic Avenue. G-Train, my guy. Yeah, I know all about it, man. Brooklyn is no joke. I don't know where you're at now, but it's probably a good thing you got out of there. Brooklyn is rough, man. Much respect to all my people in Brooklyn. Bronx, Queens, Manhattan, Staten Island. I'm personally from Yonkers, New York, so I'm only about 25 minutes from where I actually live. Texas Ranch. It is difficult to get a carry license in New York. Is it difficult? Yes, Texas Ranch Rocks. So I know I'm doing this live stream tonight, but this channel is a Second Amendment. I'm a gun channel on YouTube. It's a brutal process, man. I had to go through 16 hours of classes. I had to spend roughly $1,000 in fees. And then I had to wait fucking roughly 6 months just to buy my first pistol. Now, even after the fact, right? I have my New York permit. Like I was telling the other, they issue you your permit via whatever county you live in. The reason I say that, technically Texas, where I'm at now in New York City, legally I can't carry. you got to have a whole different license to carry in New York City unless you're a New York City resident, right? They treat it almost like a different state. So I could carry in all other parts of New York except the 5 boroughs. Really pisses me off. The other thing I got to do, every time I buy a new gun, I got to wait anywhere from 3 to 8 weeks. Fucking judge has to approve it. It's bullshit. So anyway, sorry for the long rant, but I hope that answers your question on is it difficult to get a carry license in New York? It is, but you know what? I encourage everyone not to let these motherfuckers discourage you and go get your carry licenses. And once you get your carry license, like we spoke about yesterday, go and get your Utah carry license. Go get your surrounding state licenses. Like I have my Connecticut and now my Pennsylvania license. And I'm working on my Jersey. So, guys, we're driving again. Like I said, I'll get to the chat. We'll get really appreciate everyone being on here. Love all of you guys. I do my best not to miss a chat. If I do, feel free to drop another comment. But every time I get to a light, I'll drop back in the chat. Gives you guys a shout out. I love seeing where everyone's from. So for the folks that have not dropped where you're from, feel free to drop where you're from. Love seeing that. Let me know if you are also Second Amendment supporters. And if there's anything specific you want to see in New York City tonight, let me know and maybe I'm happy to take a drive. Right now, this little tunnel we're going through, I wouldn't call it a tunnel, but this is Grand Central Station, guys. This is one of the biggest transportation hubs in New York City. This is where all of the trains come in from all the different areas. All right, fat guy with guns. I left New York City 20 years ago. I never looked back. Dude, I'm not too far behind you, man. I think I need about another 2 years. Unfortunately, I had some shit come up that delayed. I should have been out of here already. Sean Davidson, you drive like a New Yorker too. Dude, wait till you see Times Square area is fucking busy. Or at least it should be busier than what it is now. So you'll see. We'll get some real crazy shit in traffic. K. Charles, greeting from East Europe. I just woke up, 7:20 in the morning here. K. Charles, much love from New York. Appreciate you tuning in. I hope you're having a great weekend out there in Europe. Randy Riddle, get to know the name. Indiana is better than New York. I think fucking Lebanon is better than New York. Guys, also, if I hit a spotty area, hang in there. The chat will be back on, or the live stream will be back on, let me say. But yeah, this is Grand Central, guys. To the left of me, we're going to be back on Park Avenue. And then we'll be in Times Square before you know it. Maybe we'll even drive by Madison Square Garden. I'm in no rush tonight, guys. I'm going to stay up late anyway. I feel bad. I actually told my girlfriend she made a hell of a dinner tonight. Oh, man, she made a fucking big-ass ham with mashed potatoes and carrots. And I was like, I'm so stuffed. I was almost falling asleep. Anyway, I didn't think I was going to come out. Here I am. Here we are. We're in New York City, and we got an international crowd, and I'm pretty excited. So much respect to all of you guys. All right, guys, we are technically in what they call Midtown Manhattan, right? Once you get to like the 50s and the 60s and all of that shit, it's like Midtown, even though we're on East 39th. We're going to make a right. This is going to bring us towards Times Square. Like I said, this is where shit really lightens up, man. We'll show you Broadway. If you guys are interested in this, let me know. Let me know also if I'm yapping too much. I know this is supposed to be a Q&A. And look, every time you want a red light, you never get it, right? I want a red light so I can see the chat. And we're getting fucking all green lights. But that's all right, right? We're coming up on Madison Avenue, guys. Madison Avenue and East 39th Street. For you guys that just jumped in, we're just cruising around New York. Talking shit. Talking about the Second Amendment. And how fucked up some of these politicians are. So what do you guys think? As I'm driving around, also, I'd love to hear your thoughts. Do you think that Trump will get this national carry thing passed? Which would be a fucking miracle, because technically that would allow me to carry in New York City. even though I'm sure this governor would do everything in her power to look at this fucking guy, man. See this? Oh, this is a night, guys. This is one of the nightclubs. I'll show you the nightclub real quick. People coming out of this. I forgot which one is this. Hey! See that, guys? The city that never sleeps. We'll have fun tonight. Show you guys a whole bunch of shit. I don't know what the fucking name of that nightclub was. Some of these clubs down here, you know, they don't have names outside. Sometimes those are the best clubs, right? Like some of the fucking late night, low key shit. You never know what you're gonna see out here. So guys, we should be in Times Square in a few minutes. Right now I'm driving too, man. I got a lifted, got a 6-inch lifted GMC Sierra with 35-inch tires. 20-inch fuel wheels is what we're driving through New York City right now. All right, let's see if this light stays red. We'll hit the chat. Hold on. I got some police over here. I think they're just stationed over there. All right, where are we? Chris Griffin. Central New York looks so much nicer. You know, Chris, Central New York is definitely nicer. I was actually, I don't know if you consider it Central New York. I was in Ilion, New York. I covered on this channel. I did a whole not a documentary. I did a video. I interviewed the mayor of Ilion when Remington was forced out of the state of New York, unfortunately. So we all know they were forced out. Now they're in LaGrange, Georgia. But man, I love Central New York. I had a great time up there. Great people. And guys, look, that's where we're going to be going. You can see Times Square. We'll be driving down there momentarily, guys. We're going to go through. We'll show you around. A few times before I walked around the city with people. I don't know if I'm going to do that tonight or if we're just going to stick to the driving. Feel free to leave a comment if you have any preference. And in the meantime, guys, yeah, like I said, drop in the chat. What do you guys think? Are we going to be able to get this national thing passed? I hope we are when it comes to concealed carry. All right, we got a red light. Porfirio Gonzalez. Looks like they said something, but it was retracted. Cody Keith. I'm from Tennessee. We're basically born with a permit. Dude, I love that. That would make a great fucking t-shirt, man. A t-shirt with the state Tennessee outline. It says like born with a CCW or something. That's pretty funny, man. Texas, yeah, wow, it is harsh laws. Chris Griffin, yeah, New York sucks with guns and ammo. Yeah, it really is fucking bad. Semi-auto permit, background checks, and ammo. Yeah. So, Chris, I avoided that. That's why I tell people to get a different license. So I got my Connecticut license, which allows me to buy directly from Target Sports USA, which is a huge online retailer because they have a physical store in Connecticut. It's a 2-hour fucking drive, but you know, it is what it is. Yeah, Sean, PA license, baby. Yup. Look at this guy. He waits till the light turns green to fucking cross. But that's all right, man. It's all about love. Maybe not. Hey, look at this, guys. You don't see this shit anymore either. Got the 99-cent pizza over here. I don't know if you could see it. Get a little closer. These slices right here are no joke, man. 99-cent slices. You guys can see that. Most other places, pizza nowadays with fucking inflation and everything else is like $3 a slice. But good New York pizza, $99, 99 cents a slice. Got a Cybertruck in front of us. Every time I come down to New York City, there's always a fucking Cybertruck in front of me. I'm a car guy. I don't know what I like about. I don't know what I think about these things. I don't know if I like them or not. Look at this. I don't want to put my shit on too much on them and make it look like. All right, sorry if I lost you guys. So now we're driving through Times Square. Now you can see it's a big difference. We got to circle back around. That was actually. This was like on the outside of Times Square. gonna go one street over. But you guys can already tell how much more busy this part of Manhattan is compared to like where we were before, right? Like Uptown, right? Uptown, like, you know, 160th and 170th and all that shit. There goes that Cybertruck. I don't know, like I said, I don't know how I feel about those things. You guys like the fucking Cybertrucks? Personally, I'm a V8 type of guy. Not too much into the electric shit. Don't know if I ever will be. It's just me personally. Like the fucking, I forgot what it is, Dodge, right? They just came out with a new coupe. With electric. I don't know why they didn't come out with a fucking Hemi for that. All right, so guys, now we're on Broadway. This is where all the Broadway plays are. Got everything down here. I'll drive a little bit slower so you guys can take in the view if you want. And then, like I said, when we stop again, I'll get back in the chat. Guys, this is Carmine's. Carmine's is a great fucking Italian restaurant. You guys are ever down here, they got portions in Carmine's. It's unbelievable. It's not like Arthur Avenue in the Bronx by any means, but Carmine's is fucking good food. All right, guys. Let's see what we got in the chat. Show 'em. PA license, baby. Yup. Rob Mack left Brooklyn, now in Colorado. That's awesome, man. I got people in Colorado. Sounds like it's easier to get a concealed carry in Illinois. I'm sure it is. Fat guy with guns left Queens, now in Ohio. Patriot with Warsaw. Jeff, can we look at the Brooklyn Bridge? You know, I don't know how far I'm from the Brooklyn Bridge. I don't know if we'll get that into Patriot. If we don't get that in tonight, I will get that in one night because I'm going to do a whole episode specifically on Brooklyn. So yeah, you folks that have history in Brooklyn will like that. Red, Can Central. Texas Ranch rocks. This is great. Dude, I'm glad you appreciate this, man. Appreciate you guys. I think it's great. Tim Cannon, love it. Well, fuck, I love you guys. It's crazy. I really appreciate all the love on here. Thomas in the house. And guys, like I said, if I miss a chat, feel free to drop another one and I'll get to it. Now we're driving again, so let's go down this way and then we'll circle back, guys. Obviously, they cleaned up after New Year's, right? Ringo Starr up there. Got the Hard Rock Cafe over here. Got the crazy guys, right? Talking to themselves. You see the guy? I'll show you guys some characters tonight, man. Watch. It'll be a fun night. What's up, Zach? What's up, Thomas? Find the ladies for me, Jeff. Yeah. So, guys, we did another live stream in the past. Found Thomas some ladies out here. Like I said, you always see everything. But all jokes aside, Thomas has been a big supporter since day one. I appreciate everyone on here. These live streams have been doing really well, and it actually surprises me sometimes. I'm always like, I find it funny that guys take the time out. I was always, I don't want to say conscious about my accent, my strong New York accent, but it's pretty funny. Oh, you guys want to really laugh? Where is it? There's a fucking gun-free zone sign somewhere around here. We always laugh at these in New York because the criminals obviously don't fucking follow them. Anyway, it was to the left. We're gonna circle back. We'll circle back, guys. We'll take you completely through Times Square, but yeah, these gun-free zone signs out here are a fucking joke. There you go, Thomas. All right, let's get to the light. Watch. I hope it doesn't turn green because I want to see some chats. All right, where did we leave off? All right, we got Blunkster 71. Looks like it was retracted. Patriot. A politician's word is not enough. Talk, more action. And it needs to be fucking action, action, action because all it is taxes, taxes, taxes. Right? So fucking let's get with it. Chris Griffin, I'm closer to PA for ammo runs. I'm going to be in PA, Chris. I'm going to go, I'm not sure if you're aware, the Great American Outdoor Show. It's going to be the first week of February out there in Harrisburg, PA. Last year was my first time out there. Literally, it's when I just kicked off my YouTube channel for the first time. And for you guys that are just joining, what made me kick off this channel is being a pro-Second Amendment guy based in the tyrannical state in New York, behind enemy lines, got to get a fucking voice out, right? Like, it's crazy. And I don't think I'm the only one. I might be the most vocal one and the most profanity-laced one. But it's great to see other people are really stepping up and waking up nowadays. Blue Slip Fine. Yo, what up from Los Angeles? Wow, man. Much prayers and everything for you guys out in LA. Always love for you guys out in LA, man. Appreciate you jumping in the chat. Hoping things get under control for you guys soon. And you can see this is what happens in these fucking liberal states. I mean, it's sad sometimes. See a lot of this in New York now. But much love, man. Really appreciate you being in here from LA. And like I said, hopefully they can get shit under control sooner than later over there. Really sad situation for people out there. Appreciate you being in here. And I see someone right underneath. It looks like Florida, but let me wait till the next red light and then I'll read off some more chats. So guys, once again, we're in Midtown Manhattan. You know what? I'll show you Radio City Music Hall real quick. Radio City Music Hall is coming up on the right. All you guys that know, they have all the big fucking shows at Radio City Music Hall. All the big, whatever you call it. I don't know if it's the Nutcracker and all of that shit. I'll slow down a little bit. You got NBC Studios up there right on the right. And you got Radio City Music Hall. You guys can see it. Now, Rockefeller Center. You see all the cameras too, guys. Notice all the cameras. You see that big dome above the traffic light? New York has more fucking cameras than anywhere probably on the planet. Snapshot Sniper, Florida here. What's up, my man? I got family in Florida. I got friends in Florida. And might even end up living in Florida one day. So that'd be pretty cool. Texas Ranch Rocks. Anyone can conceal carry in Texas. But if you have a license, you can purchase and walk out with your pew-pew. You know, you want to laugh. I should jump out of my truck. You know what? Hold on. I am going to jump out of the truck in a minute. Since you mentioned pew-pew, I'm going to show you something to make you guys laugh, and then I'll hop back in the truck. Thomas said, LOL. Jeff Smith said, yo, NYC is crazy. Yeah, so we'll get back into Times Square in a minute. Show you a little bit of it. ZE. I bet if those gun-free zones where you can carry, the crime rates will... Yeah, exactly, my man. So hold on, let me pull over real quick, Texas. I want to show you something since you said pew. Because you got a kick out of this, right? I bet you never saw a New Yorker with this. Hold on. I can't show a gun on a live stream, so it's not going to be that, but hold on. Hold on, guys. Appreciate everybody in here, out here in New York. But guys, look at you see the license plate? Pew 556. Probably the only New Yorker with that new with a Pew license plate. But guys, check it out. Beautiful city. Like I said, we'll get to Times Square now. Get back in the truck. I'll show you show you what we're driving down here. This is what we're rocking with tonight, guys. Got the 2024 GMC, 35-inch Mickey Thompsons, and 20-inch fuel wheels. So cutting it up in traffic on these side streets sometimes is a little crazy, but it's late at night, so it's not too many people out. We'll get that view going again. Hold on, guys. All right, let me plug this phone back in. Check the chat. I'll read off some comments and then we'll take off. We'll hit Times Square again. Myth, first time in the city. Thanks, Jeff. Trucks suck. VH for life. Only thing worse than New York gun laws are Mass and Cali. Yeah, you got that right. And Jeff Smith, man, my pleasure. I'm glad you're getting to see New York. We'll go through Times Square. I'll show you a bunch more. Almost got a copyright if I let that play. That's funny that came on. Love from Massachusetts. DB Cooper, what's up, brother? Really appreciate you being on here. Appreciate you being in the last few nights, actually, man. ZE said that's a cool license plate. I appreciate it. So, guys, we'll head back towards We'll head back towards Times Square now. Give guys like you, Jeff, and some other folks more of the city license plate. Not the city license plate. The city nightlife. I'm reading the license plate comment and fucking said the city license plate, which was pretty funny. So where are we right now? We are on West 51st Street. So Jeff and all the other guys that don't know Manhattan, think of it like a grid. You got your avenues going one direction and you got your streets going the other direction. So you can never really get lost in the city if you think of it like a big grid, right? Avenues go up and down, streets go east and west. As you can see, right, we're on West 52nd, but we are on, what avenue are we on? I think we're on 5th. No, we're on 6th Avenue. So it's pretty cool. Hold on one sec, guys. Like I said, we'll make a left. We'll get back into the heart of things. And then, guys, let me know in the chat. I don't know if you want me to walk around a little bit. You want me to drive around? You know, I don't keep these lives on. Usually I keep them on for about an hour and a half. But I really leave it up to the people on and shit sometimes, like I said. So wanted to take advantage of just being here before I fly out to Vegas in a couple of weeks. And down here, we're going to make this left. We'll make another left. And like I said, we'll be right back in the heart of Times Square. You can see how narrow it gets. And this is nothing, right? It gets much more narrow on some of the other streets. So like driving a big truck down here is a little bit of a pain in the ass sometimes, especially with these motherfuckers. I don't know if you can see them. The guy on the left, but those bike guys, he just passed the camera, but those guys weaving in and out all the time, which is pretty crazy. All right, we're gonna make this left. This is gonna get us back into the heart of Times Square. Once again, to everyone in here, always appreciate you guys. Let's see what we got up in here. And it's cool. I always love seeing you guys talk amongst each other, too. It's always good building community. There's NYPD passing in front of us. Chris Griffin, I wish after the permitting process and all the background check, we could have whatever we want. Dude, I agree with you. You would think you could, right? Like you said, I mean, you already went over the back. Look at that. There you go, Thomas. Yeah, you think after the background checks and everything, you would, right? Because you passed everything. Texas Ranch. Perfect personal plate on a nice truck. I appreciate it, man. I just got this truck. Not even, look, these trucks are off. This is a funny time of night to be in the city. It's always a good time of night. It's 1:45 in the morning. The city that never sleeps. Well, Vegas is really the city. Oh, unless she fell down over there. All right, guys, now you can see this is going to be a much better drive-through. You can see how lit up it is ahead of us. Much better view of Times Square. And you'll see how the dashboard and everything fucking lights up, obviously, as we drive through. Thomas said, that's what I'm talking. They stopped back there. I would have got a close-up for you, man. Hey, I'm sure we'll come across more. So what do we got? We got Times Square coming up. Let me know if you guys want me to get out. I'll try to park maybe and walk around a little bit, or if you guys just want me to do some driving. What's everyone got planned for the rest of the weekend? What are you guys doing tomorrow? Me personally, after the last few late nights I had, I'm just going to kick back and relax. All right, yeah, like I said, you guys can definitely see the difference. And I'll go slower. My windshield is a little tinted too, so it's actually... Oh, look at this, guys. You're going to see the dancing in the middle of the street. Watch this. Oh, is he proposing? I think he proposed to... Oh, they're proposing to the girls. Look at this, guys. Yeah! She said yes? Yes, yeah. Yo, we got a live stream. She said yes? Yeah. They just got married. New York. Yeah. See that, guys? Like I say, you never know. This is New York. I'm a New Yorker, so I'm always fucking loud and yelling myself, but yeah, someone just got married. How funny is that? Right in front of the truck. Pretty fucking funny. You can't make this shit up, right, guys? Excuse me if I was yelling all loud and everything. Pretty funny, man. ZE said, congratulations to the newly married. Name me a car for a edit. Nicholas Hancock. Name me a car for a edit. Oh, the light was green. I'm reading. I'm not sure what you mean by that. Oh, look. Oh, I thought someone else was getting married up here on the right, guys. I think they're just hugging. I was going to say, what the fuck? Everyone's getting married at 2 in the morning in fucking Times Square? Are you serious? Yeah, so many memories. People, yeah, exactly, man. In Rockefeller Center too, right where the tree is. People always making memories down there. They got a good steakhouse over here called Wolfgang's. They got those pork belly, that thick bacon, which is really good. And guys, over here, this is all the subway, all the different subway lines. Yeah, let me get this phone plugged back in. That was pretty funny, actually. Thomas, if I was living there, I wouldn't sleep. Yeah, I tell you, man, I had a lot of fun nights out here, man. Fucking crazy. Really crazy, man. That's why now, like, that I'm older, I'm like, you know what, it's all good. Like, I don't have a problem just hanging out at home on the weekend sometimes, because I'm like, my 20s and 30s were wild, man. Good. Even my teens, right? Teens, 20s, and 30s were very wild. In a positive way. So, guys, how long have we been on? We've almost been on an hour. I'll drive through some more New York. We'll head back in a little bit, but, let me make a left up here. Yeah, so like I was saying last night, we got three cool interviews coming up. I'm going to be on a live later on tonight, right? Technically, it's the morning, so 10 p.m. tonight, I'm going to be on a live. Got another one coming tomorrow, all with guests, right? These guys are going to be talking about stuff like bug-out bags, knives, firearms, all kinds of shit. You know, shit hits the fan, whatever you want to call it. We're going to have some good topics on in the next few days. And then Wednesday, we got a guy, like I said, Chris from the 740. Chris from the 740, who's awesome. Big firearm guy. Let's go, motherfucker. Really cool guy, so he's going to bring a lot of interesting conversation to the channel Wednesday night. And then we leave for Vegas on Monday, guys. I know I spoke about that. Thomas, I know you're tired of hearing about Vegas. And let's see what Patriot said. The gun community is also its worst enemy. Oh, its own worst enemy. Yeah, you're right about that, man. There's a lot of... I don't know what you want to call it, but, you know, I feel like there's a lot of guys that just don't give a shit because they have their sponsors and everything else. So, you know, they're going to stay in their lane and not necessarily be as big of an advocate on some of the grayer things. No, I'm tired of hearing about Vegas. The other Thomas said I'm tired of hearing about Vegas. I forgot we got 2 Thomases now in the chat. One Thomas felt like the other one was stealing his lightning. All jokes aside, there's never enough Thomases. It's funny, my job, there's actually 3 Jeffs, man. There's 3 of us. And we'll be on fucking conference calls together with a prospect or a customer. And it gets very confusing when you got 3 people with the same name. But, so what we'll do now, guys, we're going to drive through, probably head back towards the house. Like I said, give you a sneak peek of Manhattan. I'll take you through, we'll drive back through Harlem. I'll hit the house, but like I said, wanted to really do a Q&A tonight. Guys, let me know if you got any questions, anything I could answer. Doesn't have to be gun related. It could be anything on New York. It could be anything on anything. I really don't give a shit. But this was kind of more my way of just giving back for all you folks that are always tuning in. And I'm always doing most of the talking. Figure I'll kind of give it back to you guys tonight for a little bit. And I apologize, I got the hiccups. I'm over here drinking fucking Red Bull. But you know what? Let's jump down this street one more time. And then, like I said, we'll just drive through the rest. We'll take you a different way than what we came as we drive back through. Now, this area too, while it's the Broadway area of New York City, it's also Hell's Kitchen. So you're gonna have a lot of Irish pubs out here. A lot of really good Irish pubs. This place, Connolly's. You guys ever in New York for like the St. Patrick's Day parade? Man, talk about a fucking place to be at. Connolly's is a huge, well-known bar. But you'll see a lot of that stuff out here, guys. So, and you guys, I don't know if you've seen the movie State of Grace. I said that on one of the last lives we were in New York. But like I said, this is like the Hell's Kitchen area. Where like that those Irish gangsters were hanging out. Got the food trucks, right? Let's see what this guy's got. I don't know, man. I don't trust this shit, guys. Not at 2 in the morning. I don't trust. Not sure if I trust what that guy's cooking. And everyone's always down here taking pictures. City's fucking packed at night, guys. Got another food truck right over here. Guys, hold on. Get the phone back up on this little thing. But yeah, that Times Square area is always busy, like I said. You know, the rest of the city's kind of quiet at this time. Times Square, there's always something to do. And when we hit our next light, I'll jump back in. Oh, we're about to hit a light now. All right. Let's see what we got going on. Wow, there's a bunch of chats in here. All right, where did I leave off? Thomas, Texas. I live in same county as Demolition Ranch. Oh, get out of here. That's an awesome fucking channel. Dude, I'm hoping I run into him. I'll probably see him in SHOT Show, so that would be pretty cool, man. Patriot from Warsaw. Jeff, what's the best place in New York for morning breakfast? You know what? I don't know, to be honest with you, in New York City. There's a bunch of places. You always want to go into a place that's busy, right? I know people don't like to wait on lines, but trust me, it's a reason it's fucking busy. So I would say, really, there's thousands of them. There's like literally thousands of little breakfast places. I'd stay for the little ones and not these, like, see what we got in front of us, even though it says Carve Cafe and Pizza. I wouldn't go for like one of these big, oh look, this sucks, the tone's slow. Hate when that happens. New York City's quick to tow your car, man. Oh, Pitchy said Demolition Ranch sucks. Oh, wow. I didn't know. You know what? Some people don't like them. Personally, I like them. I haven't watched. Now, since I've started my channel, one thing that really sucks too is I haven't got to watch a lot of the creators that I used to watch. Between my full-time job and doing the channel and everything else, it's made it more difficult to watch guys that I really enjoy watching. So I try to catch up on those guys while I can. So hold on, guys. I'll get to more chats in a minute. It's funny, like I said, right? Tomorrow I'll be driving around. No live will be going. And I'll be stuck at fucking red lights all day. And now when you kind of want a red light once in a while, they're all green and we're doing a lot of driving. So anyway, here's another good Irish pub right here, guys. Harley's. Let me pull over, show you Harley's. Cool spot. All right, so let me check the chat real quick. Let me just pull over for a second. Because we got police coming now. Well, ambulance. All right, let's check the chat, guys. What's up with that Ray's Pizza? You know, I don't know, man. I know we got a lot of good pizza though in New York, but I don't know what's up with Ray's specifically. I know we're gonna get a slice tonight. Orizvo. Sorry if I mispronounced it. I got a bad vocabulary. Not bad vocabulary. It's just hard to pronounce shit sometimes. But hey, I appreciate you being in the chat. Florida Natural. Hey, I'm Alex. What? Hey, I'm Alex. Hey, Alex. Appreciate you being in here. ZE, how hectic does New York get in a good or bad way? You know what? It can get hectic fucking pretty bad, pretty quick. But on the same side, you know, I grew up out here, so it's also, there's a lot of good things about New York. Also, our politicians are probably the worst thing about this fucking town, this city. Can't call it a town, it's a city. Let me see. We'll see if we can hit another light. Whoop. All right, we're at another light, guys. I'm from Ecuador originally, but I live in Florida. Let me back up a little. Nice, man. I was telling you, we got a few people from Florida in here tonight. What's the biggest Polish neighborhood in New York City? You know, that I really don't know either, man. But we did have a guy that dropped a Polish neighborhood. Look at this fucking guy dancing. Some wackos. Johnny D. You know, I gotta ask Polish. I'll find out, man, because we do got a big Polish population. Someone fucking answered that. I forgot what the answer was in the last live stream, but I'll get you that answer. Johnny D. Can I get a large pepperoni with extra cheese? Facts, man. You know, brother. C said, what's up with that Ray's Pizza, son? Get that slice, son. Sunnyside, Queens, represent. Oh, Queens, nice, man. Dude, we were talking about guns earlier. I got, you know, this is typically a gun channel, but driving around New York, but it's always good to see my fellow New Yorkers up in here, man. Really appreciate it. All right, guys, hold on. Pull over for 1 sec. Let me answer some of these and then we'll hit the road again. Demolition Ranch for years has sat on his butt and has not once put in his own money to help the two-way community. He keeps it to himself. Ah, interesting. You know, another channel said that about him. So many fucking gun channels. I don't know who it was. Hi, I'm Alex. I want to show you this. This is Alex. Alex is shaking his chest. Alex is over there having a good time by himself. JV, is traffic always that chill at night? You know what? It's actually pretty quiet tonight, man. Times Square is usually a little bit busier, but it is pretty quiet tonight. She definitely wanted me to get that slice of Ray's, but I must have missed it when I wasn't looking at the chat. Not once. He keeps getting his big money to himself. Thomas, what? What I miss? And hold on, guys. I'll get to the rest of the chat in a minute. What we're going to do now, we're going to make this left. We're going to go by Radio City Music Hall again. And then, like I said, we're going to go through Harlem and all of that shit and start heading back. Texas. Demi is always a shot show. Demo. Yep. It's going to be a lot of people. I got a whole list of people I want to see. Yo, what's up, Joe VIQ? Yo, Joe, I wasn't even going to jump on tonight, man. We had a great live stream last night, as you know. And I was like, you know what? Between the 3 people I got coming on the show this week and then Shot Show, I was like, let me just come out and do one more fucking live. Since there's so many fucking supporters. And everyone's asking for the New York City content. Which is crazy. So we've been talking about a lot of Second Amendment shit. Got a bunch of folks in here. Texas all over the place. Which I always love to see. JV, is there a Mexican neighborhood in New York City? JV, there's tons of them, and not only in New York City, in all the surrounding cities, right? Like Portchester, Mamaroneck, Yonkers, we got a big Mexican area, Mount Vernon, the Bronx, Brooklyn, you name it. So not just New York City, but everywhere, everywhere in New York City. You got a lot. You got pretty much every area you could think of, right? You got whether it's Dominican, Puerto Rican, Jewish, Irish, Russian, Polish, like Warsaw was just talking about. You got a fucking area for everything out here, which is cool. And a lot more folks are unifying when it comes to shit, even like the Second Amendment, which is even cooler. Circle Track TV, hello from Missouri. Thanks for showing the big city. Hey, my pleasure, man. Thank you for even jumping on. You know, like I've been telling the guys, typically this is just a gun channel, but typically on my live streams, my gun channel I take pretty serious, right? My videos, listen, I always try to add humor and everything, but my live streams, I try to add more of a personal touch, give you guys a taste of New York, and just connect more with the audience. So, hey, really appreciate that. Happy to show you the city. If you got any recommendations, comments, or anything else you want to see, let me know. JV, parking definitely looks rough. So with my lifted truck, I can't park in any of the parking garages down here. There's only one that does outdoor parking. I don't know if it's only one, it's a few of them, but only one that I trust. And that's typically where I stop. Joe Va said, good deal, always nice to see the city. Yeah, it's cool. And Joe, it's funny. Joe Va, I'm only 20 minutes from where we're at, man. So like, it's easy for me to pop down here and then pop back. Alex Blick. What you can say about Ukraine. So you know what, Alex, I'll be honest with you, man. I'm one of the guys, I actually support, listen, I don't like war, period, right? I hope it comes to an end, but I think Ukraine, listen, they need a right to protect themselves. Now, how that's done, is a whole different story. And I also think a lot of people in the U.S., it's very tricky, but I'll tell you what, when you look at the people on the ground losing their lives, whether they're Russian, Ukrainian, I get the feeling that a lot of these people on both sides don't want to be there. It's these fucking politicians and these evil people that we have in charge. If you look at the world as a whole, and I know I'm going down more of a path than you probably wanted, it's a shame that we the people, right? We always say we the people in the Second Amendment space, right? We the people. But if you think of we the people, it's amazing that about 12 to 15 world leaders cause all of the chaos that unfortunately affects all of us. So I pray for the Ukrainian people. I have a lot of love for the Ukrainian people. I hope that this war is ended. I hope Trump makes a difference. I think he will. I'm not 100% guaranteed on that, right? Putin is Putin. Putin has been around, I don't know how many years, 30, 40 fucking years, maybe longer. He's a strategist, right? The guy knows what he's doing. So anyway, I hope that answers your question. And yeah, that's what I got to say on that, man. Let me make this left over here. We're going to make this left, guys, and then what we're going to do, Instead of driving down 6th Avenue, we're going to try to come down 5th Avenue, and we'll hit up Harlem again. Last time we hit up Harlem, it was fucking pouring out. And plus, with the weather anyway, it's still cold out here, so still not too many people out. Let me check the chat. I'm sure anytime you talk about Ukraine or anything else, I feel like people are fucking ready to jump down your throat, but I'm always going to just say what's on my mind. I don't give a shit. Oh, damn, that's amazing. Love seeing my people in New York. Thank you for the info. You got it, JV. Thomas, where were you during 9/11? So I was 20 minutes outside of New York City when it happened. I'll never forget it. I was working in Westchester County. We came down here, me and my buddies, man, probably every day after, just to support like the firemen. So what we would do is wait with a whole bunch of other people on the West Side Highway and just show support for these guys going in and out all day. The city, the reek of the fucking smell. Yeah, it was something you never forget, man. Fucking mind-blowing, to be honest. I said it in another video. The only positive thing, and there's nothing positive out of it, but I've never seen New York City more unified in my life than the first couple of years, 9/11. And nowadays, it's actually embarrassing as a New Yorker, at least where I am in New York City. I don't know if you guys know, I showed the pickup earlier, but, 4th of July, man, I get the American flags, throw those on the truck. And let me tell you, man, in New York, you don't see anyone fucking like with pride, like American pride anymore. I think you see that in a lot of the big cities. I can't speak for the other cities. Let me show you guys Grand Central real quick as we drive by. The architecture of this building is beautiful, but guys, I think a lot of the big cities have lost the patriotism. It's almost like the American flag for some people is fucking become like almost a racist symbol, which is fucking crazy. Now, like I said, this is specifically, at least from what I've experienced in New York City. So guys, this is Grand Central. Big transportation hub. Everyone gets the train and come out of these doors to come out the doors down there, and that's how a lot of people get to walk around the city. So let's see what else. Patriot from Warsaw, Ukraine. We sadly do need to support. Yes. Now listen, like I said, there's how we get our money in America. That's a whole different fucking conversation, right? There's ways to support things, and there's other things too, and a lot of things too with Ukraine. And I'm not going to get into details. I'm not a fucking subject matter expert on any of this shit. But when you hear some of these numbers like 500 million in support, that doesn't mean 500 million in cash. That's like, they could send fucking, don't get me wrong, we're giving Ukraine a lot, and we're missing a lot here in the U.S. So I totally understand the frustration. And once again, it's a whole different conversation, the whole finance thing, right? But people can't confuse the number that they hear with cash. There's a big difference saying, hey, we're signing $1 billion whatever. Not saying I agree with that, but that is calculated from the missiles and all the other shit that we're sending out there. It's a very touchy subject, which I totally understand, and it's not a subject. I mean, shit, I can do a 3-hour live stream on that and still not cover everything. And if you guys want to get into that, let me know. I'm really happy to do a live stream on my personal thoughts on Ukraine, Russia, Israel, everything, right? So very happy to get into that. Like I said, I'm always open to a good conversation. How cold is it in New York City right now? ZE said it's only 33 degrees right now. I say only because it's actually not that bad this time of the year, and we got pretty lucky this year. It's been pretty mild. Mike Koch, we need national reciprocity. Yes, we do need it from Trump. We spoke about that last night. That is the fucking win that we need, and we need it early on in the administration. I know there's some stuff that it's not as easy as it's going to be, but yes, we do need that, and I'm praying for that. Mike McClune, hello and good evening from southwestern PA. Mike, I always appreciate you on here, my man. Always appreciate you, brother. Really appreciate the support, man. Patriot from Warsaw. The Ukraine war has been going on since. I personally didn't think it was going to take this long. I was actually surprised. I don't want to say pleasantly surprised, but I thought Russia was just going to fucking go in there and crush it, which I'm glad that they didn't do. But listen, another touchy thing about this whole conversation too is not just the financial aspect, right? I get the whole thing too. The U.S., listen, we've been fucking, poking our fork in Putin for years also with the NATO and the borders and everything else. Whole nother conversation. I'm one of those guys. I try to look at every angle, right? I think us as Americans, it's easy to quickly let these politicians and news networks they try to make it sound so easy to pick a side, right? And to me, like, you got to look at every angle, right? Like, Ukraine deserves to be a secure country. At the same time, the U.S. has definitely fucking crossed boundaries. At the same time, as the U.S. giving away shit that we could be taking, that we need for ourselves here, absolutely. It's not a fucking easy conversation. So, that's just my personal opinion. But like I said, put in the chat, man. Anyone who wants to have a deep dive on the live stream or wants me to do a live stream on the Ukraine-Russia crisis and more international stuff and my feelings about it and where I stand, drop a 1 in the chat, right? I'm happy to do it. And if anyone's interested in joining me for that live, I'm happy to have you on. Always happy to have anyone on who wants to have a conversation, respectable conversation, right? We're all adults. At least I think we are. I got to get some mods eventually because I want to make sure there's no fucking kids or any whack jobs. Never know with these social fucking platforms, right? But we'll get to the next red light. Check the chat again. And probably about 30 minutes from the house. It's now 2:15 in the morning. Anyone that did just jump in, leave a comment where you guys are from and what you got going on the rest of the weekend. Catching a lot of green lights right now. Pretty funny. This is going... We're still kind of in Midtown, guys. We're on East 63rd. Are we on 5th Avenue? I think we're on... No, actually, I don't think we're on 5th. 5th goes in the opposite direction. I think we are on Lexington. Hold on, guys. Oh, we're on 3rd Avenue. So once we get up towards like the mid-90, guys, that's when we'll be like back in the Harlem area. We'll do what we did last time. Go through Harlem, go through the Bronx is how I gotta go home anyway. So if you guys want to hang on. I'll leave the live up. Obviously, I'll get to the chats when we get to the next red light. And also, drop comments, like I said. It doesn't just have to be Ukraine and Russia. Let me know what other kind of content you guys are interested in as far as live streams go to have good conversations. Like I said, primarily a gun channel. Always going to be a gun channel, right? That's why we started this. Got to get the voice out. That's what I love about New York is encouraging other New Yorkers to get their firearms and their concealed carry permits. But, a lot of this plays hand in hand, right? This is a patriotic channel also. So want to really cover everything that's going on in America, especially living in New York, right? We spoke about it early on in this live stream. The bullshit politicians like Hochul and Newsom, and that's always going to be part of these conversations as well. Keep in mind, though, like I said last night, as bad as these fucking politicians are, and everybody else, at the end of the day, you got to stay focused. Only you can make a difference in your own life, right? Like, for me, even with the channel, they can shut me down. They can do whatever they want to do. They shut down one of my Instagram pages. But I'm always going to fucking figure out a way to do what I got to do regardless to survive and be successful. So anyway, not to preach. I think we all know this. We're all adults, but it's easy in today's society to get caught up in all the hype regardless what side of the fence you're on. and get frustrated and fucking aggravated and lose focus, right? So just throwing that out there. I don't want to be one of these guys preaching on the internet. I'm far from a preacher, but that's what I love about these lives, man. We got people from all over the world coming in, talking about like-minded shit. We're all on the same page, and even if we disagree on some shit, it's all good anyway, because that's what freedom of speech is for. So guys, we are getting up in numbers. We are now getting towards, I guess, what you can call kind of uptown. We're at 85th and 3rd Avenue. Once, like I said, you get into the 90s, right about 96th Street, you start getting into towards the Harlem area, which has so much fucking history. All of the city has history. I don't care if you're in the Bronx. I don't care if you're in Harlem, Queens. We got someone from Queens earlier in here. Brooklyn, Yonkers, Mount Vernon, right? Denzel is from Mount Vernon. You got a lot of history in New York, man. Frank Sinatra. You got a lot of cool comedy clubs out here. Oh, the nightlife is amazing. Like I said, I don't fucking hang out anymore. Well, at least not too much. But New York nightlife is fucking great. Great restaurants too. The food in New York is unbelievable. You got every kind of restaurant you can think of, and all authentic, right? Like, if you're from Russia and you want Russian food, it's here. Ukrainian food, it's here. You name it. We got any other content creators up in the chat? I don't know if we got many people left in the chat, but if we do, let me know. Not sure if anyone else is traveling in the next couple of weeks, but if you are and we haven't met yet, looking forward to meeting in person. And like I said, guys, once we get to a light, check out the chat, see what's going on in the chat. Can't believe it, man. It's almost 2:30 in the morning, and we got 50 plus people on this live stream, which is pretty awesome. Got an NYPD who's looking at me funny to the right. It's funny, I got good intuition, guys, and this fucking guy might pull us over. We might get pulled over on a live stream. So we'll see if that happens. He just came out. Probably like, what's this white guy doing driving around with this truck in Harlem at 2:30 in the morning? You can see this is all New York City for you guys. Take the camera, I'll take the wire off so I can give you guys a little bit of a better view. My windshield is tinted, so that's why I was probably a little bit guys, drop in the chat, let me know if this view is better. You might be getting a little bit more wind in the audio, but this might be a little bit more of a real look of New York. And this is old school, man. We're on 10th Street right now. Guys, we're still fucking catching this fucking row of green lights, but like I said, as soon as we stop, I'll pull over in the, I'll check the chat. Or maybe if we don't stop, I'll just pull over soon. We're now on 112th Street. Big area, you guys can see this. New York, man, it's just crazy. Guys, I'm gonna pull over and check the chat. Just giving you a taste of New York late at night. Someone asked about Mexican, man. Here's a good Mexican restaurant. So guys, let me check the chat. Ukraine war. Yeah, I covered that. Hey, see, next time we're in the city, I'm definitely, listen, next time I'm on a live stream and I'm in Times Square, definitely jump on, and I promise you, I'll get you some Ray's pizza, my man. I'm a man of my word. Let me put this back up here, guys, so I can read some of these chats. Hold on one sec. And I refuse to get drafted if I can avoid it. Mike McLuhan, I'm 45 minutes from Pittsburgh and a lot of great architecture downtown and amazing views of the city from Mount Washington. Pretty cool, man. Dude, Mike, I'm going to be at the Great American Outdoor Show. I'm thinking New York Prepper, NY Prepper is going to be there too. It's my second year there, so I can't wait to do that the first week of February, which is going to be pretty awesome. I don't want to stay here too long because cops might come and be like, what the fuck is this guy doing on the side of the road? But I did want to get to the chats. Let me read some more chats. Hold on. We'll hit a red light shortly, I'm pretty sure. Hold on. Boom, boom, boom. You live in a city, all you see is ambulances and police. You get like used to the sirens out here. It's pretty fucking crazy. I'm going to pull over here. Guys, this is going to take us towards the FDR. I'm going to pull over here. This is a good spot. I'll finally be able to look at some of the chats. These are the schools, guys. I don't know if you know. Look at. I'm going to show you New York City school real quick. You can see how fucked up. We were just talking about money and where some of the money could be going, right? Look at this, guys. Hold on. Like I said, we're in Harlem right now, but look at this, guys. PS 96. Look at the fucking doors, guys. This is like a prison. Look at this. Fucking metal gates, man. You see this? This is how the kids grow up in New York City, guys. Fucking gated windows, right? I've been in jails that look nicer than this back in the day. So when you're a kid, and this is your way of going to school, it's crazy, right? It's like conditioned. It's really fucked up, man. Imagine walking these doors every day. Then we got money for fucking everything else, right? So this is where the frustration comes in. So as you guys can see, out here in Harlem, and this is actually one of the nicer fucking schools, which is crazy. Crazy shit. You know, they got some schools out here that have fucking, they got big surveillance posts, man. Fucking literally barbed wire surrounding some of the schools. It's pretty crazy. Texas, giving money to countries for war efforts supports our industrial manufacturers, munitions, etc. Great point there. Mike, it's 28 hours, actually 28, actually warmed up. Mike McLuhan, hey there, Joval. Ain't no profit in peace, you got that right. Same thing with these jail systems, man. It's profit. These jails are all fucking, it's all private, right? A lot of these things are fucking, it's unbelievable. Sunnyside, Queens represented, my man. Yo, see ya, and I promise you, I'm gonna get you that I'm gonna get some of that pizza next time, my man. Texas, gonna listen to Curtis Silva on ABC in a bit. Hey, Texas Ranch, I appreciate it, man. Definitely subscribe, man. We got some cool shit coming I think you'll like. I really appreciate you jumping on. Much love. Where is this? Atlanta? Ted Carroll. No, this is Harlem, New York. I'm in Harlem right now. We were in Times Square earlier, and I just wanted to pull over and show the guys, you know, as I'm on my way home, what some of these schools look like. And the school I just showed was actually, like I said, one of the better ones. And you guys can see, right? Like, look at this shit. It looks like fucking shit. Look at this. Oh, I'm definitely going to get pulled over now, guys. You're going to probably fucking enjoy this. But actually, I didn't see this cop was sitting right here. And he's probably looking at me like, who the fuck is this guy pulling in and out? So hold on, guys. Let me plug this back in, and I guarantee you, hopefully not, maybe not. A lot of these cops don't want to pull people over nowadays anyway. And he might be stationed over there. You know, that's the thing too. A lot of these guys are stationed on these corners. You can see, right? Once again, another... Guys, we've been driving 5-10 minutes, right? And you can see it's just all fucking blocks and blocks of you know, projects and shit. You know, once again, like all the money, all the taxes and everything else. A lot of these places have done nothing but deteriorate over the years. They haven't got better. They've deteriorated. Which is pretty fucked up. So anyway, that's a whole different conversation for a whole different day. But it gives you guys an example of, you know, just some parts of New York. What I'm going to do is make the left up here, and once again, you see, right? You just see it's never-ending housing projects out here. These are the places that should a lot of the money and everything else. No school in America should a kid have to walk in the fucking doors that look like some schools. Money earning Mount Vernon. Yeah, man. I'm probably late on these chats too, but yeah, money earning Mount Vernon, bro. So I'm right on the border, Mount Vernon and Bronx and Yonkers. Literally, when I say on the border, like it's fucking street, man. Pretty funny. Mike McClune. I love everyone chatting it up, man. ZE, the view is a lot better. Mike McClune's talking. She said, that's what's up, kid. Yeah, I'm definitely going to get the pizza. And see, you're from Queens, man. I know you guys see the shit out there. Queens is fucking off the chain too, man. And the folks from Brooklyn in the chat, you guys know too, right? It's not just fucking Harlem. This is all over, like I said, guys. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. These fucking, the states we live in, right? Whether it's Chicago, LA, Atlanta, someone mentioned Atlanta earlier, whatever. Like, man, where the fuck is our tax money going? Breezy, Frank Gallagher? I don't know. How far are you from high school? You know what, Z? I gotta wait for the next light to look at some of these chats. I might be behind in some of the chats, but I will catch up to you guys before I get out of here. Now it is 2:30 in the morning. And let me put on my Waze, because they got some fucking construction up here that's been fucking up the route. So, yeah, I'm 15 minutes away from my house, guys. My apartment, not my house. But I'm 15 minutes away. I'll keep this on for 15 minutes. When we get to our next stop, I'll stop. What we're going to do now, guys, we're going to go through the South Bronx. We're about to cross over the Willis Avenue Bridge. We did this on a live stream a few weeks ago. I figured, fuck it, might as well keep you guys on this too, since a lot of you are new. And it's on the way home anyway, but Willis Avenue Bridge is going to bring us right into the South Bronx. And then that's it. Then we'll be home. I'm actually... Now we're going to get on the Deegan. That little thing we just crossed was the Willis Avenue Bridge. This little thing right here, but... boom, boom, boom. Get on the Deegan. Then we'll be out of here. Ron EZ. I'm from North York. Interesting, man. Shadow Band said, damn Yankee. Ha! Yeah, I'm just a fucking... Oh, shit, look at this guy. This guy driving on a fucking flat. See, guys, you never know what the fuck you see in New York. This fucking guy's driving on a flat on the highway and is smoking up everything. His fucking rim is coming apart behind us. That was pretty crazy, guys. I don't know if you could hear that with the wind, but the guy is riding on his fucking rim. Which I hate to say, but is a common occurrence in New York. Whether it's his car or a stolen car, for whatever reason, sometimes New Yorkers just like to drive on the rim on the highway. Pretty funny. Fucking minivan too. Crazy. We haven't even hit the Bronx yet, guys. Let's see what we and it's crazy. Normally I don't put my camera on motherfuckers like that. You never know. That's the other thing too. Doing these live streams, right? You got to be careful. You put your camera on the wrong person, and a motherfucker will take a shot at you. Obviously, I didn't think that would happen, or I wouldn't have done it. But I had to get that on the live stream. That was pretty funny. Yeah, Shadow Band. I appreciate you being on here. I love the name, by the way, because my channel is being fucking shadow banned for all of the fucking gun content. It's not only my channel, all the Second Amendment channels out there, right? I only got started a year ago. I feel bad for the big dogs that have been making money and are really getting shadow banned, which fucking sucks, man. Did you get that name from having a channel? That's an interesting name, man. That's pretty cool, actually. So I had to call that out. Appreciate you being on. Ron Easy said, New York is crazy. Yeah, man. Tactical Turkeys, 161st Yankee Stadium. Yo, my man, you're going to like it. We're doing a similar route, which I wasn't planning on doing, but we're going to get off at Fordham and go out by Sedgwick again, my man. So if you stay on for a little bit, I know it's fucking 2:30 in the morning. I'll drive down Sedgwick, man. We'll go old school. Yeah, it's been pretty crazy tonight, man. Fucking fun night. Last night was really good. Tonight I was stuffed after eating a bunch of ham and potatoes and carrots, like I said, that my chick made. I didn't even think I was going to come out, and I'm like, fuck it. I got 3 guys coming on the show this week. I'm not going to be doing much for myself. And then Vegas. So fuck it. Giving back to all you guys that always jump on this. So I appreciate it. Shadow Band said, thanks. Yeah, no, they just shadow banned me for my speech. Yeah, it's fucking crazy, man. Definitely, we're all being shadow banned, man. It's hopefully it changes. We got into that last night too. On my stream, I was talking about sorry, I got the hiccups. I was talking about how pissed off I was with Zuckerberg. Guy goes on Joe Rogan, he's fucking laughing and shit like it's all good and funny. Meanwhile, he's still fucking demonetized, has everyone demonetized across his platforms, but I don't want to hear the excuse about the government pressured you into not giving the truth about the vaccines. You're a pussy. You let the government pressure you. You're fucking soft. You've always been soft. You can take as much kung fu and karate and all these other fucking classes you want to take. But you're a pussy. You withheld information. Excuse my language, guys. I normally don't use too much profanity. But the guy's a fucking coward, man. And that shit pisses me off. He's up there laughing. Joe Rogan, listen, I like Joe Rogan. You guys want to laugh, and this is no bullshit. You can look it up. Joe Rogan used to work at the fucking pool hall I used to hang out in White Plains, New York, called Executive Billiards. No bullshit. True story. I will never bullshit anyone on this channel. Joe Rogan actually threw me out of the pool hall. I was probably 15 years old. We used to get into fights over there. There was a guy named Holloway. Brian Holloway. I doubt he's listening to the stream, but great fighter. He worked at the pool hall. Joe Rogan, I think, talks about it on his show, the pool hall. But, man, that shit pissed me off. shit irks me when you see a billionaire that misled all these people, still has motherfuckers demonetized, and is out there smiling about shit like it's funny. Like, oh, I'd love to smack the shit out that motherfucker if I seen him, man. Can't say that on YouTube, nor do I recommend anyone do it. It's just a shame. But yeah, here we are. Sorry to go into a little rant. Jimmy's Cafe coming up, brother, right there. Now it's Dallas Barbecue, the old Jimmy's Cafe. And like I said on the last live stream, let me pull up. Side street right there where this car is. That's where all the fucking guys used to be valet parked. All the big money dogs. Yeah, I know you know Tactical Turkey, man. That's what, yeah, he's catching a lot of heat right now too, but that's what Fat Joe used to be in that fucking place every weekend, man. He actually fucking he hit on this girl that I knew, man. He was really fucking aggressive hitting on her, which is funny, right? But yeah, the old fucking not Fat Joe's, Jimmy's Cafe. Here's Sedgwick, bro. So Tactical Turkey, was it right on a Sedgwick or was it a left? We'll take a old. All right, I'm gonna go up there, man. I'm gonna do a little old school for you. My buddies from Sedgwick in chat, Tactical Turkeys. By the way, go check those guys out. Man, they were big supporter of this channel. They're one of the first guys to really support me out here in New York. Tactical Turkeys. One of the guys, Dust, who is on, is originally from Brooklyn. So we got a lot of folks. We have a few folks from Brooklyn, Queens in the house tonight. Here we go, Sedgwick Ave, man. You know what? Let me look at the chat. Let's see, because I know you're probably commenting. Z said, no worries, we are mad at Zuck. Yeah, he's a motherfucker, man. Mike, same thing, different day. Good talking to chat. Jova, that was the spot. Tactical Turkey said, that was the spot. Not about to go when I was a kid. My grandma said. Leonard Pina, appreciate you being here. Right now we're in the Bronx, man. We're in the Bronx, New York, brother. Let me know where you're from, man. Always interested. We had fucking people from Europe. I don't know, man. Motor Munitions is going international lately. It's fucking crazy. Thomas, I'm drinking a cup of decaf coffee. That's funny. The house is on the left in the middle of the block. So hold on, I'm gonna get out for a second. I knew you were commenting on this. So was it one of these? Was it one of these? And it might have changed since back in the day. Marissa Peterson says, sorry. Don't be sorry. I don't know what you're sorry about unless I missed the chat. Maybe you told me to go fuck myself. Just kidding. But yeah, I don't know what you're sorry about. No need to be sorry. The house with the gate. All right. Florida in here. I had problems on that block. Well, I'll tell you what, Dust don't want. Oh, is it this one? Marissa says, oh, she said, sorry, we don't want to drink a decaf. Well, Dust, well, let me tell you, no problems no more, man. You got that fucking 10 millimeters, so. No more problems on fucking Sedgwick. All right. So, I'm literally 13 minutes from my place. Yo, Dust, we are mad close, man. They don't live there anymore. They're lucky they don't live there anymore. I have to pistol whip someone on the live stream. No, I'm just kidding. All jokes aside, fuck, man. I should have never said that, but I don't give a shit. Obviously, I'm kidding. This channel is a lot of humor. See, this is what I was talking about earlier, guys. See the barbed wire on this one? Well, you can't see the barbed wire with the reflection, but I was showing people how New York, some of these blocks, it's just like fucking barbed wire. It's unbelievable. You would think you're like in some fucking crazy shit, man. We're gonna circle back around. I'm gonna go all the way down Fordham for you guys. We're gonna circle back around. Dust, I don't know if you remember either, man. I keep forgetting. Yo, you know what really sucks? It's funny, man. Not Iowa. When I was at Chopper Day, it was the first time I was like, holy shit, man, I'm not the young guy no more. Like, but the reason I bring that up, I don't know if you remember Jimmy Jazz and all of that shit on Fordham. Fordham was big shopping, man, for everybody back there. I'm going so far back when we had the beepers. We used to go down to Fordham and get the beeper cases, man, with the different color clips, the different color case, the different color fucking battery, you know, the battery, the thing that holds the battery. Joe Vine, you probably, I know you don't remember Fordham, but I know you remember the beepers and all of that shit. I might be showing my age on here. But sorry, guys, that was just a little memory lane. Turkey said, laughing my ass off. Love dog. Yo, back at you, man. Fucking family. I can't wait to see you at Shot, man. We're gonna have a good time. Ron Easy said, look like the trenches. Yeah, the Bronx, man. Bronx is no joke, man. All the Queens, right? Like, I mean, all of New York, you got a lot of crazy areas, man. I'll never forget the time my buddy Ja, and he might be listening on the live stream, he brought me down to, we went down to fucking Left Rack City. And that place was, I thought that place was a war zone back in the day. That was one place, I'm not going to lie. I was young. Once again, I was probably fucking 16. And remember, this is in the 90s, right? This is when shit was really, crazy. But yeah, we were in Left Rack City, and I was like, holy shit, I didn't think I was going home that night. But anyway, guys, we're going to come up here. We're going to get back on Fordham, and then we'll go down Fordham. We'll take that all the way down to Webster Avenue, and then that'll be it. Head back. I'll be like at the house probably by that point. Once we get up on another light, I'll check the chat again. Like I said, it's so hard to read these little fucking letters as I'm driving at night. Hold on. Little tight on this street. You guys should see when it fucking snows, man. When it snows, it's impossible. It's impossible to get parking or to get plows on these streets. A lot of these streets are fucked, like until the snow melts sometimes. So it's pretty crazy, man. We haven't got much snow at all though this year, man. We've been really some people will say lucky. Me personally, I don't mind the snow because I got big tires now on the truck. I feel like since I got the tires, it hasn't fucking snowed. But whatever. Also, this place up here, see it? It's a Toyota dealership. Tactical Turkey, I don't know if you're still on here. This place right here, though, used to be the fucking auto. I forgot if it was the auto spa. Famous custom auto place where all of the big dogs also used to bring the Benzes, Beamers, you name it, for all the fucking custom audio back in the day. Guys were dropping, I don't know, man, thousands of dollars back then, you know, on the what was it, Fosgate, the fucking, the amps. Anyway, huge custom auto place where that Toyota dealership was. Joe said, I ain't that old. Yeah, man, I'm fucking blowing my shit up. Shadow Band, I had a beeper in high school. I'm old. Yeah, me too, man. Mike McClune. Sipping on Jim Beam and ginger ale. Cheers. I don't know if it's going to be too late, but maybe I'll have a drink when I get home. It might be too late, though, because it's going to be 3 in the morning. Which isn't too bad, right? It's a Saturday, so who gives a shit? Marissa Peterson. Crazy seeing so many cars. Never been to New York. Everyone I talk to in Ohio says I'm not missing anything. Have a good night. Drive safe. Thanks, Marissa, for tuning in. Appreciate it. Feel free to join these anytime, and much love. If you ever get out here, I hope you enjoy it. See, guys, we showed this last time. This was 2 weeks ago. And And they definitely got something under surveillance on that block, right? That's what that truck does. The live stream we did a few weeks ago, someone goes, look at the paddy wagon. It's not a paddy wagon. That's a surveillance. Vehicle. You don't see that. You actually do see that a lot in the Bronx in certain areas. So that thing is fucking listening to phone calls, audio, probably this live stream right now, all fucking night, 7 days a week, 24 hours a day. It's wild. So guys, as we wind down, I just wanted to say I really appreciate everyone being on. I'll probably keep it up for like another 10. Let me see how much longer I got to the house. I turned the Waze off because I don't need it. But I'll give you a minute. Oh, you know what? We didn't do this last time. I'll take you guys down to Jerome Avenue. This is Jerome Avenue. This gets crazy at night. Right above us is the subway, guys. So that's all the subway above us, man. That's where you hear all the bad shit about New York, is on the subways, right? If you don't fucking have a way to protect yourself and you ride the subway, you are out of your fucking mind. You gotta be crazy. It's just my personal opinion. ZE, I remember the beepers as a kid. I could not own one because I was not old enough to buy one. That's funny. Jammin' T. Judah. My mom lives out there. Yeah, a lot of people got family out here. A lot of people have left, but a lot of people still have family out here. You know, it's been one of the things holding me back from leaving is family, right? It's not everyone makes it sound easy to just pick up and leave. It's not always that easy. Especially I got a young nephew, cool kid. Want to make sure I'm out here a few more years. Plus, need a few more years to stack up a little more. But yeah, guys, this is under Jerome Avenue. I used to have a Cadillac CTS, man. I never forget. I got pulled over on the street. I got pulled over for my fucking tinted windows by like 6 cop cars. It was crazy. It's like, you guys are really using all of these fucking police because of my fucking windows on fucking Jerome Avenue. Like, get the fuck out of here. Crazy. But yeah, this brings us right into Yonkers, guys. This street right here is going to bring us right into Yonkers. My home, my neck of the woods. And we'll probably wrap it up. Like I said, I'll tell you, we got 12 minutes. You guys want to stay on, you're more than welcome to. I don't know if you guys can hear, but that's actually the subway right above us right now. Listen. There's actually a train right above us right now as we speak. And you'll see where the people get on the subway. For you people that aren't familiar with New York subways, there's a place to get on right down here. These are all the little bodegas too, right? Anytime you hear bodega, for you guys not from New York, all these little corner stores, get everything in there, man. Cheap too. Get a fucking chicken cutlet sandwich with lettuce and tomato for like fucking $4, man. You don't find that too many places nowadays. All these little deli and grocery shops with the fucking neon lights blinking all night. All right, let me check the chat. ZE, one of my friends in elementary owns a beeper because his uncle bought a phone. Everyone used to say back in the day, they used to be like, oh, if you own a beeper, you're either a drug dealer or a doctor. Now, how have times changed, right? Now you got 12-year-old kids with cell phones watching fucking porn. Like, technology has fucking killed society. It's literally killed society, man. Diego said, hey, greetings from Argentina. Greetings from New York, my man. Really appreciate you jumping on. As of yet unnamed. I have friends in Brooklyn. Thanks for showing me around the city. Good night. Hey, thanks for jumping on, man. Appreciate it. Feel free to jump on. Hit subscribe if you like guns, but appreciate your time tonight, man. Anyone that takes time out on a fucking Saturday night to listen to me as I drive around New York. Much respect. So we're going to continue down this street for about a couple of miles. I'll kill the stream in probably 5 minutes. Wow, we still almost got 50 people in here though. Like, I'll keep it going. Still got 12 minutes from the house, but much love to all of you guys that are fucking hanging out on a 3 o'clock in the morning with a New Yorker. And someone said it before too, right? Guys, look how many cars are out in the street, right? It's 3 in the morning, man. People are getting it in. You got a little bar up here. You got a little Spanish bar. Probably a good crowd in there. You can hear the music. I bet you it's popping in there right now. Maybe I should do a live one night from one of these little clubs in the city, man. Got the little bar popping off in the Bronx. Show off my dance moves maybe on a different live stream one night. Just kidding. But that would be pretty cool. Maybe we'll hop in a few of the local bars and show you guys what some of the nightlife looks like in person instead of just driving around it. You always see this too, guys. The good thing is you get a flat in New York City, you could fix it at even 3 in the morning. You can buy fucking tires at 3 in the morning, guys. You can buy rims at 3 in the morning. It doesn't matter. Whatever you want. Whatever you want, you can buy at 3 in the morning in New York. It's a city that just does not sleep. You know what's funny? The longer this is going, now we got 61 people up in here. Whoever just joined, much respect. We got another subway train above us. You guys can hear that. That one went by pretty quick. But yeah, man, we're just on the way home. You see a bunch of people jumped in. Appreciate you guys. If you're out there and you didn't drop it in the chat, let me know where you guys are from, man. We got people from all over. And not only all over America, but all over the world, which I love to see, man. We had people jumping in from Europe. We had the Dominican Republic in here last night. Belgium. Portugal. Always got Brazil up in the house, so all you Brazilians out there, much respect for you guys that are always tuning in. California. You guys are 3 hours back, so it's pretty late out there too. Iowa. Croatia. Big shout out. Much love from New York City to Croatia. What time is it out there? And just so you know, I don't know if you just jumped in, but we are in the Bronx, guys. You know when you know? When you got, like I said, number one, you can tell because you got a subway above us. We're on Jerome Avenue in the Bronx at 3 in the morning. Give you guys a quick shout out. I haven't had my face on the camera, but you guys don't want to see me. You want to see New York. So let's switch it back around. Just want to say mad love. Scarecrow said, "What's up, man?" Someone dropped a flag in there. It's hard for me to see the chat when I'm driving. But what flag is that? Super interested. Appreciate you being up in here. I'm going to pull over in a minute. I'm going to shout all you guys out in the chat because I appreciate you jumping on. And now I'm wondering, should I drive around the Bronx? Because right when I thought the chat was dying down, we now have 70 people in here as we're driving in the South Bronx. Right now, are we on Gun Hill? Yes, we're on Gun Hill Road in the Bronx. This is Gun Hill Road, guys. For you guys that don't know either, Gun Hill Road is no joke, man. Used to come down here a lot as a kid. Someone said, 9 a.m. in Croatia. Wow. Appreciate you being on. That's so fucking cool to have all these different people. Scarecrow, what's up, my man? Let me pull over for a second. Give you guys some recognition, the fact that you're on here. Let me just pull over, shout some of you guys out. Scarecrow, what's up, man? Beam, OTS, the subway bridge, you know it's Bronx. Fact, man. fucking Dykeman and all of that shit. You know how it is. Call me Mac. We got Serbia in the house. Holy shit. What's up, Serbia? Bean OTS. It's cold as fuck. Everybody's... Yeah, dude, it is cold as fuck. It's 32. It warmed up a little bit since the other day. Nicola said, do it. So you guys want to see the Bronx? All right. Let me plug this phone in a little bit. We're going to keep it going a little bit. So guys, we're on Gun Hill Road. Got the big hospital over here. A lot of folks don't know. I keep saying that. I got to stop saying that. But further down the street. Hold on one sec, guys. Fucking car was bugging out. Further down the street, they got a big cemetery. Bumpy Johnson, to my knowledge, is actually buried in that cemetery. Not too sure how many of you are familiar with Bumpy Johnson. Obviously, big dog back in the day in Harlem. But I'm 99% sure, from what I've heard, he's buried at the cemetery at the bottom of the hill. Actually, not Gun Hill. You make a left. It's right around here, though. Anyway, much love, man. I can't believe I got guys from Serbia and Croatia. This is pretty cool. Leonard Pina, Bel Air, California. Nice, man. We got a few guys from California in here. So, guys, what I'll do, we'll go down Gun Hill Road, and then what I'll do, I'll take you guys. It's going to be the long way home, but I'll take you guys down White Plains Road in the Bronx. White Plains Road, it's always stuff popping off. Just the Bronx in general, it's always stuff popping off, right? And that's not a negative. I'm from the city. It just is what it is, man. It's, things are different, right? I'll stick the phone out of the window to give you guys a little bit better view. Let me know if that's better, sticking it out. Germany, we got Germany in the house too. And I can't pronounce a lot of these names, but just know I appreciate having all you guys in here. Leonard Pine, cold over there. Yeah. Yeah, so this is the Bronx, guys. Like I said, we're on Gun Hill Road. And you know what? I'll actually try my best to I'll try my best to like leave it out like this, because I think that gives you guys a little bit better of a view of the city. If you agree, hit one. Just gotta get a better, just gotta hold. I gotta get a better grip on the phone so I don't fucking drop it as I drive. And then what I'll do, guys, I'm gonna be quiet. I'm gonna kind of just drive around. But like I said, when I hit a light, we'll stop, and when I stop, we'll get back in the chat. So these guys are talking. All right, so what we're gonna do, we're crossing this right here. This is the Bronx River Parkway. This is gonna bring us up to the other side of the Bronx, right? You got everything up on this side. You got White Plains Road. You got the Baychester housing projects. Baychester's no joke back in the day. It's probably still no joke. That's another thing. See that BMW? No one pays attention. Oh, well, he's got the green light. I was going to say, a lot of people just run fucking red lights out here, too. Jackie Love. Gun Hill, brother. Yep, Gun Hill Road, man. All right, so I will hold it out. I'll hold it out the window then if you guys say that that's better. You might get a little more wind noise, but who gives a shit, right? You get a better view. Like I said, once we get to the lights, I'll jump back in the chat, see what you guys are talking about. This is the Bronx River Parkway here, right, guys? Guys are getting off of the Bronx River Parkway. Oh, it's better inside. Okay. Good feedback. I appreciate you guys chiming in. So yeah, up here's another subway now. Back there, we were on Jerome Avenue. Up here, like I said, this is White Plains Road. Totally different subway line. You can see it above the road. And man, this, you know, brings back a lot of memories from back in the day. Well, you folks that have been in the Bronx, man. Bronx has history. Like I said, everywhere we've been tonight. New York has history. sure a lot of places you folks are from have history. And as you get older, it's funny. You come through some of these places and get flashbacks. Yeah, I appreciate it. Definitely going to be careful. Always got my head on a swivel. Leonard Pina said, working the graveyard shift. So I love it, man. I can't believe it. You know, we might have the European crowd on a little bit. 40 Cal Nate. He said, go to bed. I know. You know, I was going to go to bed. And then the chat went from like fucking 40 to like fucking to 90. So I was like, I got to keep. So guys, this black car to the right of me, these are undercovers. These guys are definitely going to fucking pull me over. No doubt about it. They're looking at me funny. They're getting behind me. I know I said that a few times tonight. Yeah, here they come, guys. They're pulling me over. Watch this. Are they coming? They made the left. It's funny, you know, just from driving around, right? You can tell these guys are being real smooth. But down here, these guys drive like 4 deep. 4 deep in these cars, and they'll have like 3 cars. So these motherfuckers be like 12 deep. A lot of these teams out here at this time of night. So if we get pulled over, I'll keep the live stream on, and I'll just tell them, they made a U-turn and go by for something else. All right, good. I was going to say, I'll be like, listen, officer, I'm doing a live stream, man. You're being recorded just in case. You can't make that right. You can't make that left. You know, I didn't think I could make the left, but fuck it, I made it anyway. Fuck them. Sometimes when you do shit like that, too, they leave you alone because they're like, this fucking idiot wouldn't be that dumb to do something in front of us like that. But yeah, guys, one to the other thing. 4 Cal Nates from Cleveland. Your ass is lucky. Yeah, I am lucky. Yeah, because they, you know, like I said, man, listen, they see a white guy driving around the South Bronx at night, they definitely would have fucking, and I know a lot of people say, oh, they can't search you and all this other shit. Whether it's legal or not, them motherfuckers will get you out of the car and do what they got to do. I was talking to someone on my channel, and they were like, yeah, they can't do that anymore. And I'm like, who the fuck told you they can't do that anymore? Because they're doing it. But yeah, going down White Plains Road. Big Jamaican area over here, man. Got a lot of buddies. Like I said, I don't know if you guys are familiar with the Bronx, but Laconia is over to the right. A bunch of buddies from Laconia. Hugo. So Hugo, we're on White Plains Road right now. We just went down Fordham. We're going down towards, we're going north now. So yeah, we're in the Bronx. We were in Times Square earlier. Did a little long trip coming home. Came through Harlem. Just showing a lot of the folks that typically watch this channel, like what New York is like. Typically, you know, I'm just doing my gun videos out there shooting shit. Talking about the Second Amendment, but trying to do these live streams and give you guys back a little New York. Do some Q&A with you guys. Give you guys a little personal, inside personal into my life sometimes and shit. But to me, that's what it's all about, right? I'm gonna have a platform. I feel like sharing some of this cool shit with you guys that watch. Because a lot of you guys ask me, you guys are like, holy shit, how the fuck are you in New York and you got guns? Which I go into on my channel. But then a lot of you folks also ask for New York content, like lives like this. So just giving a little bit back. Great mighty Bung Julio. Yeah, that was stop and frisk, but whether they stop that fucking program by the name or not, like if these motherfuckers want to stop you and throw you up against the wall and do whatever, they're gonna do it. Like nothing's stopping them. Now listen, maybe with the uniform cops they stopped it, but they still got all these fucking extra task force teams out here, right? You got the gang task force, you got drug task force, you got the fucking all of that shit. So the different units, gang, whatever it might be, those guys have no fucking boundaries on what they could do. Now I'm sure they're told not to do this and not to do that, but the reality is those motherfuckers are running around like Denzel in Training Day. And that's a fact. People that live out here will tell you that. I'm sure some of the guys in Queens and Brooklyn can attest to that in the chat as well. Now, listen, are they a lot more careful about it because of the cameras and everything? Absolutely. But like I said, it's 3 in the morning. You don't have 100 bystanders standing out here right now that's going to record them doing whatever they want to do. But I got lucky. You know, the other thing, too, a lot of those units, they're not going to waste time with traffic tickets, right? Like, could have been another reason he didn't stop me. But I thought I was going to get stopped on that one, man, just for being out here at this time of night. All right, let's see what we got. Real Mighty said, yeah, Los Angeles is the same. Mike McClune, doing fruit prep to cook tomorrow. Marinating some chicken thighs and pork chops. Got ground beef out of the freezer. My church does a meal once a month for the local men's shelter. Mike, that's awesome, man. Really, really good job, bro. Jackie Love said, you're cute. Jackie, I really appreciate that. You got me speechless. Really appreciate it. ZE, will the undercover cop do more of Denzel and Training Day? Yeah, they're more. Yeah, they're way more rough than the uniform motherfuckers, man. Yeah, you get some of these guys, man. It's just like Denzel and Training Day. I've had a few of them pull me over in the past. I've had a lot of stories. Maybe I'll do a live stream one day on all of my past stories growing up in New York before I matured into a nice gentleman. Jackie said, love. Great Mighty. Out. Drive safe. Peace out, man. Really appreciate it. Much love, bro. Simpanjaja. I'm a new person and watch your live stream now. Hey, thanks for jumping in. Where are you from, man? Really appreciate it. Really appreciate you guys being in here. We got 97 fucking people in here. We got almost 100 people in here. Let me turn it around so you guys can see who you're talking to. Try to turn the camera around for a second. What's up, guys? This is Modern Munitions. I know it's a little dark in here. Got the hat turned around, but I figure you guys have seen the street all day. At least you know there's a real person behind the screen. And like I said, man, subscribe to the channel. I do a bunch of these live streams. Do a lot of gun content for you guys that like gun videos. It is a gun channel. But once again, we come out here, and let me put it back on the street for you guys. We come out here and show New York, man. We show where we're from, talk about our fucking dirty politicians, our dirty policies, and give love to everybody. That's what we do, man. So I did not do Little Italy yet, Jackie. Jackie Love. Do you want to see Little Italy? I did it on a previous live stream. We got plenty of people in here. Look at this guy. He's going to run the light. Look at that. You know, they don't give a fuck out here, right? You mean Little Italy in the Bronx, right? Or do you... I can't do Little Italy in New York City, but Little Italy in the Bronx, I'll do right now. It's called Arthur Avenue. For all you folks in the chat, and we got 90 plus people, it's where the movie The Bronx Tale was based off of, with Sonny and C, right? Colosino. So guys, they got a huge mural. I don't know if I'm yelling. Let me know if I'm yelling. I'm getting excited, right? It's 3 in the morning. I'm getting excited. But they got a huge mural of Sonny from the Bronx Tale, and I'll take you guys there right now. It's 5 minutes away. I was gonna go home, but we got 80 fucking plus people, 90 plus people in the chat. Let's go see Sonny from the Bronx Tale. If you're down for that, leave a 1 in the comments. We are now gonna head to Little Italy in the Bronx, and we'll be there in about 5 minutes. I'm gonna get on the highway. It'd be the quickest way. I'm gonna get on the Bronx River Parkway, guys. But you're gonna see how tight it is. I got a lifted truck for you guys that just jumped on. This is Reed Avenue, guys. This goes down, and Yonkers is at the bottom of the street. I live in Yonkers for you guys that just jumped in the chat. But now we're gonna go to, someone asked for Little Italy, and I'm gonna show you guys where the Bronx Tale, the movie The Bronx Tale, was based off of. Chaz is a great actor, Mike. He's a great actor. Wow, we got a lot of people want to see it. We New Yorkers. Yeah, oh yeah, yep, we New Yorkers. You are okay. We like it when you yell. You are not yelling. You are just passionate about the live stream. Yeah, man. Yo, it's funny, man. So, like I said, this channel's new. I've only been doing this a year and a half. I've been fortunate enough in such a restricted and demonetized space to have such a quick following. So I feel super blessed. And yeah, I get excited now because I'm like, listen, it's just funny that like this whole social media thing with YouTube and everything, it's awesome that you guys are taking time out of your day to watch this channel. I don't take that shit for granted. I really appreciate it. Like, it's just, so yeah, I get excited. It's funny, man. And then it's funny, I want to take you guys all over the place. And then I'll stay out to 3, 4 in the morning and be like, holy shit, man. But guys, we're going to drive out there. As I'm driving, like I said, I keep saying it, but you know, new people keep dropping in. As I take stops and we hit red lights, I will get back to everybody that leaves a chat. You all deserve it. For all you new folks that just jumped in, let me know where you're from and leave where you're from in the chat. We got great people tonight. We got Serbia, Croatia, Eastern Europe. We got Brooklyn, Queens, the Bronx. We got people from all over. Indiana, Texas. Where else? All over the fucking place. California, right? Colorado. So guys, we're going to get back on the Bronx River Parkway. This is going to be the quickest way to get us to Arthur Avenue. We are going to get off at Fordham Road again. Arthur Avenue is right at the beginning of Fordham. And then what I'm going to do is I'll park the truck. We can walk down Arthur Avenue because there's going to be parking at this time where there wasn't parking in Times Square, right? So, got a fucking 100 people in the chat, guys. Crazy. Love to you all. We're on the highway. And man, what a good movie, right? My favorite part of that movie, which is probably the favorite, there's a few favorite parts, but when they were in the bar and he said, now you can't leave. And he locked the door. That was fucking classic. And let me give you a little backdrop. I know I'm telling you a lot of New York stories. Like I said, I'll never bullshit you guys. The fucking kid that played Colosimo, the guy that went to jail, I forgot his name in real life. Leonardo, someone put his name in the chat. I know he straightened up his life now, but he was a piece of shit when we were growing up. My buddies, one of my buddies is a Golden Glove boxer from Norwalk, Connecticut. And fucking Colosimo was hit, that's not his real name, but whatever it is, was hitting on my buddy's girl at the Crab Shell. I don't know if you guys know the Crab Shell in Stamford, Connecticut. Anyway, my buddy Rocky gave fucking Colosimo a warning. I was like, dude, it's my chick, man. Show some respect. And he was being a hotshot. He just filmed the movie, The Bronx Tale. And he was like, you know, fuck you or whatever. My buddy Rocky fucking knocked him out right in the parking lot of the Crab Shell in Stamford, Connecticut. That kid had a lot of problems growing up, man, as you can tell, right? But I'm glad to see it looks like he got his life on track, which is awesome, man. You always got to wish people success. I'm a person, but I try my best to love everybody and judge nobody. Sorry if the chat just dropped. We just might have hit an area, but guys, look how dead the Bronx River Parkway is right now. We're gonna get off on Fordham up here, and now we're gonna hit Arthur Avenue, like I said before we wrap it up. It's now 3:20 in the morning. I don't mind being out late. My girlfriend's gonna kill me tomorrow because I told her I didn't even think I was going out tonight. And here I am driving around till fucking almost, by the time I get home, it's gonna be 4 in the morning. And I'm gonna sleep late tomorrow, so that's it, right? It'll be fucking crazy. So guys, we just got off Fordham Road. For you guys that just jumped in, we're going over to Arthur Avenue. I'm gonna show everybody in the chat where the movie The Bronx Tale was based off of. Chaz Palminteri, great fucking actor. Great restaurant, by the way, in New York City. But we're going to go to that street. I'm going to show you guys the mural on Arthur Avenue. And by the way, it's got one of his great quotes. It says, what does it say? Nothing is worse than wasted talent. And man, that's the truth, right? Like, you know, it's one thing if you're not successful, you got disabilities or got something else. But when you have no excuses in life and you're not taking full advantage out of whatever it takes to be successful, not just for you, but for your families, it's fucking crazy. Yeah, yo, Z, this is crazy. We got so many people in the live stream. Gloverville, New York. What's up, Brandon Allen? Appreciate you in here. Jackie Love. He lives in Yonkers. I thought that, man. You know, he grew up in Yonkers because my buddies also got into some shit with him also back in the day on Central Avenue. Now, that was probably in 1990. I don't know if you know Central Avenue, but Central Avenue used to be the shit back in the 90s. You had all the car races and everything else, the street races and everything. Same thing as Hutch Point. We'll do a different live stream about Hutch Point in the Bronx one day. We used to go down there for the drag races back in the day, man. We used to, you know, street races. Any of you guys that ever watched the HBO series, Pimps Up, Hoes Down, that was all on Hutch Point. Now, guys, the mural is right to the left. What we're going to do, though, is go down Arthur Avenue to the left. Show you guys all the good. I'm going to show you guys, if you're ever in the Bronx, I'm going to show you some of the best Italian restaurants. You don't even got to be in the Bronx. If you're in fucking New York City, come to the Bronx, come to Arthur Avenue, and check out some of these Italian restaurants. Now, this place, if you guys catch my drift, Arthur Avenue's got some of your heaviest hitters in New York City. I don't have to get into details. I don't have to say words. I'm assuming you guys pick up on that if you've seen the movie The Bronx Tale. Got some real serious folks on this street. Real respectable folks. It's pretty cool. So this I'm going to show you real quick. I did this on the last live stream too. You got this bar right here. It's called Mugs. Check it out. It's almost like Mugs shots, right? Like, got Mugs. Guys, we're going to pull over on the next block and get out the car because I want to walk down. Any of you fucking, excuse my language, it's in New York and I'm always like, get the fuck. But any of you fucking guys like seafood, holy shit, they got this place up here with the oysters and the clams and all of that other shit. Let me tell you, look at this cat. Look at this fucking stray cat. You see it? Looks like it's limping a little bit. Anyway, I'm going to pull over up here. I want to show you guys some of the best fucking Italian food you've ever had in your life. It's on the next block, guys, so I'll pull over. I just took my seatbelt off. You can probably hear that annoying beep, and I apologize. Let me put it back on so you don't hear that. There's another stray cat to the right. I don't know if you guys can see it. See it running? A lot of stray cats in New York. The cats and the raccoons battle it out in the streets every night in New York. Fucking cats and raccoons. Look at that, guys. The sky almost looks fake, right? When I'm looking at it through the, I'm looking at the camera now through my phone. But guys, I'm gonna pull over right over here. Hold on. I'm gonna walk. I'm gonna show you this fucking place right here on the left is some of the best seafood ever. I'm gonna pull over right here. Guys, we've been all over tonight. We've been in Harlem. Get out the truck. And for you folks that just joined, like I said, this is what we were driving. This is what we were driving in Manhattan. I got it lifted. I got to talk a little lower out of here for respect because people are sleeping. And like I said, this isn't a neighborhood you really want to fuck around. But, hold on. Oh. Yeah, that's a truck, guys. But guys, check this out. Cosenza's. This is one of your best fucking seafood places in the Bronx. Best seafood, right? We got this restaurant. Now I'm going to walk you down here. You got Enzo's and a few other places. Then we'll get back in the truck. But this is the Little Italy of the Bronx, guys. Look at this bakery. This fucking place. The trucks are going to be pulling up in a few hours with the freshest bread. And they're going to line it up in all of these shelf windows. But these are like the types of places. See the guy in the back? They got a guy in there working. He's waiting for the fucking deliveries. Everything is hung up, right? You come in these places, they got the meat, they hang the meat. It's unbelievable. The best Italian food in New York is on Arthur Avenue, where we are in the Bronx. We got Mario's. Mario's is fucking unbelievable. And guys, after I show you a few of these restaurants, we'll get back in the trunk. We're gonna circle back to Belmont Avenue. But this is Mario's. I'll give you guys a little bit. I don't know, everything's dark. We'll come back down here when it's open. And I'll show you all of these places in person. You got Enzo's, right? Enzo's of Arthur Avenue. You got this cafe. This place, Dominic's. This place has a lot of fucking history, guys. A lot of history. I got a lot of family history. I can't get into on the live stream. A lot of things you just can't say, but let me tell you, this block is fucking classic. Emilius. All of these Italian restaurants. Guys, if you're ever in New York, I don't care what part of New York, you got to come down to Arthur Avenue in the Bronx. Randazzo's. And everything else. Well, guys, we'll head back to the truck, and then I'm going to show you the mural now. Let me flip the camera around. Look at us walking right down the street. I'm going to show you the mural of the guy from the Bronx Tale, Sonny. It's pretty cool, right? It says, "Nothing in life is worse than wasted talent." But this is it, guys. Arthur Avenue, New York. Best fucking Italian food you ever have in your life. Turn the camera back around. Another pastry shop over there. When I say, like, it's hard to describe how good this place is unless you come here. It's fucking cold out too. Let me get back in the truck. And guys, let me point out too. Look, we're in the Bronx, right? This is the only fucking street in the Bronx. Look, there's no garbage on the sidewalk. I don't care what side of the street you're on. There's no fucking garbage on the sidewalk on Arthur Avenue. You go to any other street in the Bronx. Look at this, guys. Look how clean the fucking sidewalk is. Guys, you don't see this in any other city in New York. Now, I'm not going to walk all the way down the street, but there's nowhere else in the fucking Bronx, in New York, that has a spotless sidewalk. There's a reason for that. Get back in the truck. You know I'm getting old when I make noises to get back in the truck. All right, guys, let me, I'm going to pull around the block. We're going to go to Belmont now. Belmont, there's other YouTubers that will call out spots, right? And they'll say shit, and a lot of these guys aren't, I don't know how to put it. They shouldn't be saying some of the things that they're saying because they're not, like, from these areas. In a certain spots, like, I want to point out, but, like, you also got to show respect for certain stuff. But like I said, if you're in New York, Arthur Avenue is a great place to come down. Ton of history. It's a family place, right? This 2-block radius or whatever you want to call it. Nobody fucks around. Like, you bring your family down here, you can have a great time, you can get great food. You got the Bronx Zoo not too far away. It's just, it's awesome. Like I said, you could go anywhere in the fucking city. Nowhere are you going to see sidewalks that are fucking clean. This is not happening. So you got a lot of cool after-hour spots. Like I said, we're like, this is the back street of Arthur Avenue. Got another Italian bakery right there on the corner. Really cool stuff. You got another place up here that makes homemade ravioli every day. They do a different flavor every day. They do like lobster stuffed ravioli, everything else. It's up here. It's on the left. It's up there on the left and then on the left. I forgot the fucking name of it, which I can't believe I forgot the name of it. If it's still there, which it has to still be there. Anyway, the mural that I've been talking about from the movie The Bronx Tale is coming up. It's going to be on the left-hand side. And I'll show you that in a minute. We'll get out for that because that mural is pretty cool. It is now 3:30 in the morning. And then we'll check the chat too. I want to check the chat. I can't believe we have almost 100 people in here at this time in the morning, 3:30 in the morning, which is unbelievable. We've now been on, I don't know how long we've been on for, because the fucking live cut out for a little bit and then it went back in. It says 45 minutes, but I know we've been on for like 3 hours. All right, guys, let me find the part. There's a lot of cars out here tonight. The mural is right here on the left, so hold on. You know what? Let me park. Let me park right in this fucking lot. Hold on, guys. We're going to park here and then I'll walk across the street to the mural. And you'll be able to see it from here, but I'm going to get out anyway. You'll see as I back out, it'll come into view. We've got 107 people in here. Wow. You see that, guys? That's Chaz right there from the movie The Bronx Tale. We just came from Arthur Avenue. I'll get out and I'll show you the mural in person. Hear that? Making noise every time I get out of my truck. All right, guys, check this out. Get you a close-up of it. Still people. Look at this. 3:30 in the morning. People driving. You still gotta wait to cross the street. Oh, that's what it is. The second in life is wasted talent. That's right. Isn't that the truth, man? Look at that, guys. In the Bronx, Arthur Avenue, where the movie The Bronx Tale was based off of. What's up, Sonny? Much respect. Even though he's a fictional character. That's what it's all about right there, man. Now yous can't leave. So, pretty cool, man. Like I said, in the Bronx, 3:30 in the fucking morning. Showing everybody a little slice of New York from the classic movie The Bronx Tale. And guys, while we're out here, let me check the chat. Gloversville, New York. Wow, it's a lot of chat to catch up on. Gamal Vaughn, love New York from the 412. Much love from New York, man. Appreciate you being in here. Mike McClone, yeah, now you can't leave. Chaz tried to help him out. He had issues with substance abuse in his younger days. Yeah, he did. ZE, 103 people in the live stream. Fucking crazy, right? Yes, I used to. So, guys, that's my truck right there. For you guys that just jumped in. Got a fucking Lifted GMC Sierra. Oh, wow, Jack, you used to live on Central Avenue. Interesting. All right, I'm very familiar with that area. McLovin Juice 12. What's it like to be this guy in the Bronx? Jackie Love, I went to Muggs Bar. Wow, yeah, you're from the area. You know then. Appreciate you being in here. ZE, I see the cat running down the street. Oh, wow, I got some catching up. Forget about it. Emma Osborne. Forget about it. Computador. That's Spanish, it looks like. Much love. Yo hablo poquito español. Been to Enzo's. What's your favorite one? My favorite one was Dominic's. Mario's is good. I feel like Mario's is a little more mainstream, so Dominic's was my favorite one. Jackie said, hush, hush. That's probably when I was over there on that street. Just made me want to visit Little Italy a bit more. Appreciate you being in here. SVID 40. Appreciate you being in here. Who else do we got? Jay. No, I'd rather go to Italy, not some greasy shithole in New York. Oh, wow, Jay, that's fucked up. It's a nice area, man. You would like it down here. But listen, freedom of speech, man. You got a right to say what you want. ZE. I bet the bread is phenomenal. Dude, it's fucking crazy. The bread is fucking phenomenal. Mike McClone. Hey there. 80 plus in the stream. Show some love and hit that like button. Yeah, everyone hit the like button if you can. I tell you, the last 2 nights have been the most successful streams, and I haven't done these often. So I appreciate all you being in here. I always forget. I'm the worst content creator. I never say hit the like button or subscribe. I always forget in my videos. But I'm always one of those guys too. It's like, you know what? I got love anyway. Well, Mike, yeah, I appreciate that. Everyone hit the like button if you can. And help out a New Yorker. Who do we got? All right. Skate and destroy. No graffiti either. You bring up a great point. Even on this mural, right? I mean, you see a tiny, tiny bit. But yeah, people know you show fucking respect out here, man, right? I wish I could speak Spanish. Computador. ZE, that's an awesome mural. Yup. Hugo, wow. Mike McClune, he was great in the movie. The Usual Suspects, too. He's a great actor. He was also great in, he played a funny guy. Even though he's serious in, what the fuck was the movie with Billy Crystal? That was a good one, too. He's an awesome guy. Simpan Jaga. Wow, nice. Ivan, hey, guys. Russia, respect, people. Hey, much love, man. Really appreciate you being in here. Anthony Goldshine. Know that Fordham Road. Yeah. Fucking classic, man, right? Let me pull out of here. Now, guys, it's almost 4 in the morning, so I do got to head home, unfortunately. Even though we still got a ton of people in the chat. I would love for you folks to subscribe to this channel. If you liked what we did tonight, definitely subscribe, because we're going to do a lot more of this. You guys can see we got more NYPD up there. We got 90 people in here. Yeah, if you guys like, hit subscribe. I do a lot of this stuff. I'm doing a lot more of it. We've got a ton of more gun content coming. For you folks that just jumped in, I'm going to SHOT Show in a week and a half. Ton of gun content, ton more live streams like this coming. So we'll do that. I'm now going to hop on the highway, and then I'm going to be home. So I'm probably going to end the live stream in a little bit. Ivan, hey, I really appreciate that, man. Appreciate you being on here from Russia. We've had Russia, Serbia, Croatia, so many people. ZE said, I speak Spanish, and I'm also having a little trouble. Mike, yes, it was Analyze This. Anthony, go shine. Appreciate you being up in here. Said, yep, know that for him, mate. Yep. Appreciate you guys, man. Really appreciate it. I am going to head back to the house. We've been on this live stream for probably over 3 hours. I can't believe the outpouring of support, not only from the folks in the U.S., but all you folks from outside of the U.S. I'm getting ready now. We're leaving the Bronx. I'm jumping on the Bronx River Parkway. It's going to take me back to Yonkers, and then going to get into my bed, maybe have a little ice cream sandwich before I go to bed. Just kidding. But yeah, I'm a little tired, but I had a lot of fun tonight. Next time I'll kick off the live a little bit earlier. Tonight we got started a little late. I think we got started at like 1 in the morning. What I'll do next time is maybe 10 at night, whatever. But guys, drop in the chat too. It's 3:30 a.m. where I am right now. Yep. But guys, drop in the live chat. Like, I'm from New York. Like, what else would you guys want to see in New York? Is there anything specific maybe that we didn't see tonight that you guys would like to see? Maybe you'd like to see some of these places when they're open, like some of the Italian spots we just showed. But yeah, drop in the chat where you guys are from. We got 110 people. I almost feel like not even going home if all you guys are going to be in the chat. It's almost a disservice. But let's see where we are. I got about a 5-minute drive on the parkway. Once again, this is the Bronx River Parkway. You guys will never see this parkway this quiet, except for 3 in the morning. Otherwise, it's like fucking jammed up, man. A lot of traffic, a lot of accidents, a lot of speeders, which, hey, who gives a shit, right? But yeah, guys, if you can, hit that like button. Man, what a great night hanging out with all of you guys tonight, all of you gals. Really cool. Got to meet a lot of interesting people, a lot of cool people. And yeah, just trying to give you a little slice of New York and show you what it's about, man. I watch a lot of channels, you know, when I'm not doing my own content, of a lot of the places you guys are from, right, that other content creators are doing. So it's always cool to see where people are from and learn about these different cultures. Still got 100 people in here, which is pretty crazy, man. It's fucking awesome, to be honest with you. Once I get off the exit, I got 2 exits to go, and I'll get off. That puts me back in Yonkers. I'll do a quick check-in on the live. You know, well, like I said, I'll get to you guys in the chat that I haven't got to, and then we'll see if we should wrap it up or we should keep going. It's hard to get off when you got so many people in the chat, regardless how tired I am. You guys are unbelievable. Much love from San Diego, Jose Ruiz. Much love from New York. Appreciate it, man. Really appreciate it. I'm like blown away by all the support tonight. I thought I was going to get on and it would be like 5 or 10 people listening to me and telling me to fuck myself. But all jokes aside, man, you guys are awesome. You guys are really awesome. Hit that like button. Hit subscribe if you want. Like I said, typically this is a gun channel, but lately I've been showing you guys a little bit of New York City, giving you a little more personal side of my channel, which I think means a lot, right? Like, as a content creator, a lot of guys support my videos. You guys, you know, put in a lot of your time to this channel, so it's kind of my way of giving back, right? It's just like, you know, I'm just a normal fucking guy, so I want you guys to know that. I'm always available for questions and comments. And other than that, like I said, just I love showing people New York. Even though I hate the politicians of New York, I love the state of New York. The politicians can go fuck themselves. The people are great. I think a lot of us can say that probably for a lot of the states we live in. But yeah, I'm getting off at 233rd. Technically, we're still in the Bronx, but I live only 2 minutes from here. We got 102 people in the chat, which is monumental. You know what? I'll do a quick ride up here before we go back home. Once again, it's a White Plains Road up here. Come up, we'll circle back around, and then I'll probably end the chat just for tonight. We'll be back. Actually got another chat coming up later tonight. It's funny saying later tonight. You guys watching this probably think it's tonight, but it's 3:30 in the morning. But later tonight, I got a guest coming on. His name is DLD After Dark. He makes knives, actually. He started a knife company. So not only are we going to be talking about guns, check this out, some New York graffiti for you guys. We're in the Bronx. Give you guys a little piece of the South Bronx. Look at this fucking little Mini Cooper. Once again, we're going to go under the subway tracks. Then we're going to head to the house. We'll probably wrap it up in a little bit. We've got 114 people in the chat, which is amazing. I'll get to all of you folks. It's hard to see when I'm driving, but I always do make it a point to get to everybody that leaves a comment. If you can, hit the like button. When we get to the next red light, I'll pull over. Give you guys all a shout out in the chat. Once again, man, anyone that takes time out of their day to watch his channel, greatly appreciate it. Don't take any of this shit for granted. You guys can hear the train going overhead. It's one of the subways. Yeah, let me just pull over for a second and check the chat. All right, what do we got here? Much love from San Diego. Yep, Jose Rules, appreciate that. Richard Valenzuela said, what happened? We're just driving around. I headed home. We were out all night. We're in Harlem, New York City. This is a gun channel talking about guns and how tough it is to get a gun in New York. Connor Calzado. Love from Seattle, brother. Stay safe and strapped. You know it, man. Always out here rocking a 10mm. Got the Glock 20 Gen 5, and I got that Springfield XDM Elite 3.8 inch, also with the 10mm. Boosted 914. First time here. Saw you're from this shitty state that we're in. Boosted, yeah, 914, brother. I'm right here in Yonkers, man. You know I recognize that area code. Much love. Thanks for dropping in. ZE, I was just on YouTube Shorts and your live stream pop-up and was like interested in watching it, so I stayed on the live stream because it was interesting. Hey, ZE, I really appreciate it, man. That's good feedback. That's really cool feedback. Mike McClune, I met you via the Tactical Turkeys and DLD After Dark live stream, buddy. Yeah, Mike, I've seen you on there, man. You do a hell of a job, bro. I appreciate you being on here. And DLD is supposed to be on tonight, actually, 10 o'clock. We're going to have him on and talking about definition knives. Which should be cool. Do you ride the subway? Texas, I don't ride the subway. I got a lot of friends that do, but I don't personally. ZE said I could hear the train going by. Yep. Boosted. I don't go in the boroughs since my permit. Yeah, Boosted. I'm with you. I was telling the guys earlier. I was explaining that how New York is so fucked up, right? It's so confusing. We're one of the few states that issues by county and not by state, right? So I'm with you on that. Hopefully Trump turns this shit around and we get the national carry across everything, because yeah, otherwise we got to pay fucking another $1,000 and more fucking classes and everything else, right? It's totally not worth it. So brother, I'm with you on that one. Yeah, McLean, dude, I'm right, as you can see, right? We're going up McLean now, so me and you are probably in the same place. I had another guy on the other night from Yonkers, a guy named Scotty Buckets. He was like, dude, I'm watching you from fucking McLean Avenue right now. I was like, get out of here. Which was fucking mind-blowing, man. So it's awesome. We got folks from Yonkers. And dude, it's funny. Angelo's Pizzeria was in the other day, right up the street on McLean. I walk in there and I know the guys from, just going in there so much. And one of the guys was like, yo, do you do gun videos? And I was like, yeah. And he was like, you came up on my channel, whatever, feed. I was like, get the fuck out of here. But crazy shit, man. Dude, I can't believe we still got 99 people in the chat. I don't even know. Hit one. Do I keep going? Like, I don't even know what to keep talking about at this point. Or should I go home and get some rest? I'm gonna kill my voice for tomorrow. So I might just head home, guys. I hate to leave with so many people in the chat. I love all of you. I'm gonna give a quick shout out. Let me turn the camera around. So you guys probably can't see because the lighting is so dim. But guys, much respect to all of you. Pass by my range one day in Ellsford. Dude, I'm gonna come in there. I'll come in there. I don't know if you recognize me. Go to the channel. You'll see my face on the channel. So when you see me come in there, but I will definitely be at that range, man. You guys did a great job since it was Blue Line. I know you guys bought it out. I think it's Artemius now, if I'm correct. But yeah, I'll definitely come by that. ZE, go home, get some rest. Yep, I'm going to go home, get some rest. Mike McClune, good night, everyone. Blessed Sunday. Yeah, guys, good night, everyone. I'm going to wrap it up right now. Much love, much respect. I can't thank you guys enough. Hit the like button on the way out if you can. Subscribe to the channel so you can join more of these live streams. We're going to do a lot more of this. That's it, guys. Much love, much respect. Stay safe, stay strapped, and let's go. It's funny, I'm trying to turn it off. I don't know how to turn it off.